Welcome back to Danganronpa 2. And it must be the first of many deaths to occur in this game. Wouldn't it be amazing if, like, this death was the only one that would happen in the game? Actually, it wouldn't be. Because, spoilers, not really a spoiler. Because if you've been watching the series so far, it's not. If you happen to stumble upon this video and haven't watched the first few episodes of my stream of this game, you should probably turn back and then go watch something else of mine. Probably like an egg video or something. But the goodest boy, Byakuya Togami, has died. And we need to figure out who killed him. They shall pay dearly. Why couldn't it have been Teru Teru who died first? Honestly. Just saying. He was creeping on all the girls. You telling me he's not the first to die? Oh, jeez. This is a somber crime scene if there ever was one. So let me get back to the hang of how these games go. Okay, so I'm only gonna do this game tonight because I'm going to anticipate the trial. Maybe it'll take about 1 to 2 hours. The investigation also like 1 to 2. So that should leave us like somewhere under 3 hours. I'd say that's a good stream. Anyway, I'm just gonna have to make a guess at these. Besides, I don't have anything else planned. Alright, so. I must investigate my classmate's body. Yes, I'm the one who has medical knowledge. That's why I need to do it. To do it somehow. Before you start, why don't you calm down a bit, Mikan? I mean, it's been like a week since he died. He's probably like way past any sort of medical usefulness of autopsy. A week for me, at least. You're right. I need to calm down first. If I'm careless enough as it is. That's pretty obvious from how you felt earlier. I don't know. You're the ultimate nurse, right? I mean, even if you somehow clumsy it up, you're still probably like the best person in charge of doing all this medical investigation. I am terribly sorry about that. For showing you something so unsightly. Oh yeah, you got Mott's banned from my channel. Yeah. How dare you? It's okay, I'll let it pass. This once. Next time, do it off stream. Yeah, you made me remember it again. No, why are you showing it? Come on, game, what the hell? I made such a fool of myself in front of everyone. Forget making a fool of yourself. You're making a fool out of my stream. Stop showing this picture. How in the world did you end up like that? Well, I got startled by the blackout, slept on the carpet, and once I was struggling to get back up. Okay, I was just rushing through that. I was rushing through that so it wouldn't stay on my screen any longer. Professor Monkeys, what's up? You joined at a very inopportune time. I blame Hiyoko. Always blame Hiyoko. She probably like tripped Mikan during the blackout. Oh, by the way, Professor Monkeys, I ended up playing West of Loathing last Saturday. You can catch me. You can catch the VOD of that. I had lots of fun. I'm definitely gonna be streaming it again. How was it? It was great. It was hilarious, and I couldn't stop doing a southern accent throughout the whole stream. I'll definitely be doing another stream of that. Maybe tomorrow, maybe Wednesday. I'm not completely sure yet. But yeah, it was great. Definitely a one I'll return to. Anyway. It was so embarrassing. Please erase it from your memory. Oh, I was going to, but then you showed it to me again. Even if you ask me, I won't be able to forget it so easily. Sorry. I can't stand it. Stop! Why is this a truth bullet? Embarrassing pose has been added to the truth bullets of your handbook. I'm very sorry, everyone. This is not the content I condone on my stream. Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, Professor Monkey. Hopefully you'll catch more of that, and maybe less of this. Maybe less of this embarrassment. Don't worry. I'm sorry, Mikan. I don't mean to call you an embarrassment. Just the things you do every time. Hey, Hajime. There's something I want to run by you. Please don't tell me it's Mikan's underwear. Before the blackout occurred, Byakuya was in the dining hall with the rest of us, right? Yeah, that's right. And if Byakuya's dead body was discovered after the blackout,
Then don't you think he died during the blackout? I mean, unless like there's another Byakuya out there. Wait a minute. Well, now that you mention it, but why was Byakuya's body under a table? Yeah, you'd think that moving his body around during the blackout would have made a lot of noise, or like would have grazed by somebody in the dark. Professor Monkeys is another streamer friend who occasionally likes to play games like this on stream. They're always funny to watch, especially when the censorship takes the form of ugly Christmas sweaters. What? Do I want to know what game that is? Maybe I'll stream it if it's not too lewd. Just a thought. Even if the killer tried to hide him, it's not like he would have stayed hidden forever. Isn't it confusing? Sounds like the killer wanted the body to be found, just not while they were here. You're absolutely right. Maybe they planted the body far away from the actual crime scene, I'm wondering. It seems finding out what exactly happened during the blackout is key to solving the mystery. There's no way I'd know. It was so dark during the blackout, I couldn't see a thing. It's extremely lewd. Maybe. Snake's butt. No! The lewdness, it doesn't stop.
That's not it.
Although if seeing was impossible, then there's a possibility someone might have heard something. Heard something? Metal Gear. Are you talking about her? What do you mean, her? Oh, I remember. Akane. Akane said she was able to hear, yeah, she was able to sense things we couldn't. Like, she has ultimate senses or something. Or maybe Mahiro took a picture? Mahiro, are you alright? Yeah, I'm fine.
What's going on?
Is that what you expected me to say? Because I feel terrible. 1 minute Byakuya is alive, and well, in an instant, something awful suddenly happens. And also, the website, something awful. Of course I'm not fine. Akane had smell. Okay, maybe she smelled something. Maybe she smelled the moment of blood.
Why?
And not only that, but whoever killed him is one of us, right? That hasn't been determined yet. It's already been determined. You've already accepted it, haven't you?
This is the worst.
That we have to find out who the killer is. Find out which friend killed our friend. And then they won't be our friend. I don't like it either, but we won't survive if we don't go through with it. It's not just for yourself. We have to do it to protect all of us. If I had only acted calmer during the blackout, Byakuya might still be alive.
This is the worst.
This whole thing would have never have happened. Stop blaming yourself. Then nothing good will come of it.
Jeez.
God, jeez. Getting cheered up by a boy isn't like me at all.
Got it?
Hey, Hajime, forgot about what I just said, okay? Got it? Yeah, that's fine. I got it. Anyway, I won't dwell on it for now. I can't become a burden to everyone. Plus, there might be a clue that only I have access to. So maybe you did take a picture. And in true Ace Attorney style, you're probably not going to show us until the middle of the trial.
Hey.
Photos. The ones I took just before the blackout, remember? Yeah, you did take a lot. I like how the camera just says camera. That's the brand. Camera brand camera. Hey, Byakuya, everyone come on. I'm gonna take a picture. Alright, say cheese. Snap. And little did we know it would be Byakuya's last picture alive. Oh yeah, the pictures. Want to see them? I have a digital camera so I can show them to you right now. Oh good, unlike Ace Attorney where apparently everyone is stuck in the year 2000. You still have to develop them. Really? Please! Oh, these are important truth bullets. Alright, so if this is going to be presented as evidence right away, then I can only imagine we're going to need to... We're going to need to examine everything that's happening. Let's see. Nekomaru Nidai is needing to take a shit, as always. Need I remind you. And see, there I am, Hajime-ing it up. You got Nagito in the background, Hiyoko drinking wine. How old are you? Are you sure you should be able to drink that? Not like they care in Japan. In Japan, they just sell alcohol to anyone. And you got Ibuki, looking as cheerful as ever, drinking her sody pops. Oh, it looks like a pretty normal picture. I don't see anything damning evidence-wise. Oh. Oh, look, more. Byakuya's over there. Maybe we have to, like, think about if they had to move Byakuya's body all the way to the back. Who would they have brushed past? Maybe Mikan, Kaz, Sonia. Also remember that Gundam lost an earring. That's important information. So the earring is not visible in this picture. I don't remember if it's on his left ear or his right ear. We'll have to figure it out. And this one. Professor Monkey's remembered Lady Killer in a bind. Probably more adult than I want for my stream, but I can center it so it's safe for Swish. I'll do research. I'll do some research first. I took these 2 photos right before the blackout, but... Huh? Is something wrong? I didn't realize it until just now. But right before the blackout, Byakuya was standing in a totally different place than where we found him. Yeah, somebody had to move him. Which is, how do you move his body? Is the question. Wasn't his body under that table with the lamp on top of it? The one underneath the monitor? Prior to that, Byakuya was standing along the wall furthest away from that table. You're right. That's pretty far. There's something. Everyone's standing position before the blackout might be a huge clue. Yeah, if only the game was actually fully animated, we'd be able to, like, see who might have moved since then. Hey, can you approximate everybody's standing position from these photos? Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. It'd be hard to understand from the photos alone, so it might be better for me to plot it out. But would that actually provide a clue? I don't know yet, but I feel like it could.
Leave it to me.
Got it. Then leave it to me. That's pretty much the only job I can do anyway. Thank you. At least you admit it. Alright, now that's decided.
You better do your best.
You better work hard on your investigation too. How much longer are you planning to stand around? I just got started, woman. Please, leave me a chance.
Do you understand?
Do you understand what's going on? You gotta find out how Byakuya died. Yeah, I know, but it's good she's all fired up now, but she's a totally different person now that she was feeling down. Oh, maybe she's got 2 personalities. Maybe she's suspect for a later one. What's also interesting is that there's no, like, blood, like, trailing from where he was found to where he died. So maybe he died, like, right under the table already. Oh, Hellhound Earring, answer my call. Impossible. Is this effort futile as well? Hey, are you still looking for the earring you dropped? It's not a mere earring. It is the Hellhound Earring. Oh.
Fine.
Long ago, in a faraway land, I, Aku, the evil shape-shifting master of darkness, and something about a samurai wielding a magic sword. A beast known as the Hellhound was feared by all, even by he who summoned it. Well, this is certainly random. The Hellhound who tore its way through innumerable battlefields, its fangs glistening with blood. And his drenched blood-red fur would dry in the howling winds of loneliness. Where's a bongo cat? We need some bongos to go with this slam poetry. When I finally tamed that diabolic beast, I received an earring to commemorate that event. Wait, it wasn't a legend? I thought we were having story time. Shiver. The Hellhound Earring. So that I may never forget the night I battled that fearsome Pomeranian. I wear that earring at all times. Pomeranian. All right, very, very fearsome. There you go, Sylveon. There's Bongo Cat. Just in time for the huge reveal of this epic. We got Beowulf going on here. Was that really about a friggin' Pomeranian? I noticed that Hajime likes to swear a lot in his thoughts. Maybe not swear, but he likes to be a bit rude. I understand it's important to you, but for now we need to investigate.
I won't let you.
Where is it? Where did it disappear to? Maybe it fell underneath the floor. There are like gaps underneath the floor. Ooh. Oh, maybe that's how like somebody disposed of the evidence. I'm thinking. The carpet didn't cover the whole floor. It might have fallen through the gaps between the exposed floorboards. So that's what transpired. Such a clever little bauble. Gundam laughed uproariously as he walked towards the wall and pressed its head against the gaps in the floor. Good luck with that, unless your head is flat like Paper Mario. Ooh, maybe Paper Mario's next Mario stream. And peered beneath the floorboards.
I can see it!
Ha! There it is! Oh, for a second I thought we'd find it like on Byakuya's person or something. I found it. Truly, that is what the hell I'm earning. It seems God exists for my benefit. I see. Good for you.
Let me ask.
However, how do I recover it? I cannot fit my arm through this opening. Were I to use a tool, it would probably not reach either. I don't know. Maybe use one of those skewers that Byakuya confiscated. Thankfully, I can see that the contraband box is wide open. Then maybe you should just give up.
What?
Give up what? The world? I meant to give up the earring.
You!
Fool! Have you not yet realized? The world will come to an end if the human race were to lose that earring. I mean, we know where it is. It's fine. Just get it later. There's more important things. What about the hamsters? Jeez. Yes, exactly. Will the hamsters? Oh, yeah, the hamsters. The hamsters can go get it. Oh, they'll be the most adorable Labrador retrievers. You humans are so satisfied with clothing yourselves in layers of false knowledge. What is a man?
Village, you will die!
But even with all those layers, you still will not survive the winter. Why am I being scolded?
Fine.
It was foolish of me to rely on you fools. Fine, I shall do something about it my own. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must go save the world or something. Yes. He wants that earring back by any means necessary. His determination is truly inspiring. He is filled with it. Would it be nice if he actually helped me with the investigation? Who knows, maybe he'll find something down there. I bet he will. It's gotta be it. Truth boulette. Gaps in the floorboard. Very nice, very nice. We're making good progress. So maybe, let's see. Duralumin case or the body? I'm being extra hammy with my voicing today because I know when the trial hits, I won't have to talk. So that'll be just fine. Under this very table, Byakuya was... First, I should investigate the top of the table. Though the only thing on top of this table that really catches my eye is this desk lamp. It looks like an antique lamp and it seems rather heavy. The power cord was connected to the outlet, so it would have been useless during the blackout. Other than that, there's nothing else on that table that really stands out to me, so... Now's not the time for me to flinch. I gotta do it. I let out a shout, as if to encourage myself, and quickly looked beneath the table. Ah! Hajime, the quietest yeller in all Danganronpa. Yes. Yeah, I did notice these night vision goggles, and I did realize while going over some other footage, is that they did sell night vision goggles back at the supermarket. So there is a very easy place to get them. Also, this music is very somber, so I shouldn't be. I should have a more somber tone here. Immediately, I noticed an unexplainable smell, like rusted iron hanging in the air. During the stinging pain in the back of my eyes, I slowly shifted my gaze towards Byakuya's body. Byakuya Tagami, the ultimate affluent progeny. He was the kind of guy who said a lot of hurtful things, but he tried his best to lead everyone. Yeah, this plan seemed foolproof, honestly. Why did he have to end up like this? The only thing I can do right now, for Byakuya's sake, is to uncover the truth behind his death. You tell him, Hajime. Revenge! Revenge! Oh, knife. I'm guessing this knife was from the kitchen. So, yeah. I believe we counted how many knives we confiscated from the kitchen, right? Oh, but then we know the invoice. We have the invoice, so we know exactly how many there were. If any of them is missing, that could be a problem. We know that there's a skewer missing, so that could also be like... It's possible that it's like a real murder weapon and this is only a fake. Bloody knife. Is this the weapon that killed Byakuya? Hold on. How did the killer bring this knife to the dining hall in the first place? Byakuya thoroughly patted down everyone and thoroughly inspected every corner of this whole building. Oh, no, wait. Wait, the weapon the box with all the weapons was being guarded by Peko, so how did it get here is the real question. And all the confiscated dangerous items were supposed to be placed in that Duralumin case. It's possible they stole this knife from the case, or they hid it somewhere hard to find. Also, there's one more thing about this knife that's strange. There's some kind of paint that's been applied to the hilt. In the dim light beneath the table, it seems to glow dully. Glow? It's glow in the dark? Could this be glowing paint? Interesting. Maybe to be used by somebody that was going to use it to murder? Wow, this is very premeditated. Unless Byakuya tried to kill someone? Could always be something. Knife has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook. I mean, when you think about it, like, you go through the murders that happened in Danganronpa 1. Just a reminder, I will be talking at length about spoilers for Danganronpa 1 for anyone who's, for some reason, is starting with this game. So if you don't want to be spoiled on that, I recommend you watch my stream of the first game, or, you know, just be spoiled if you want. However, no spoilers for this game will be tolerated. Please do not. Please do not. For both the sake of my chat and me. I mean, when I played the first game, I got spoiled on a major thing, and it made me very sad. But what can you do? Byakuya's body. The blood flowing from Byakuya's body formed a huge pool under the table. That's a lot of blood. There's blood spattered everywhere. I'd imagine it would go under the floorboards as well. Even the inner side of the tablecloth is covered in blood. That's interesting. The blood might have splattered all over the place when he got stabbed. Meaning that maybe he got killed. Yeah, he probably got killed in this location. And then, it wouldn't have been hard to move him here. But there don't seem to be any kind of drag marks leading from the blood pool. Yeah, so was he like hiding under the table and then got killed there? Got a little piece of duct tape. I wonder what that's for. Huh. Something's stuck to the back of the table. Is this duct tape? There seems to be paint applied to the non-sticky side of the duct tape. Oh. Oh, more... Oh, glowing paint! In the dim light beneath the table, it seems to glow dully. So the same paint as the knife. Somebody was prepared. Yeah, somebody prepared the knife under here beforehand. Could this be glowing paint? Wait a minute. Oh, geez. I just had a thought. Someone very specific was here cleaning this whole area. So, either they missed it or they planted it. Or it was planted after. Could be. Night vision goggles. Sylvian says you don't think anyone would put on a major spoil at the moment, but I may want to be careful. I'm going to be as careful as I can. As careful as I can. Huh. What is this? What is this? Nani kore? It looks like binoculars, but have you never seen night vision goggles before, Hajime? Why is there a pair of binoculars under the table? Also, that is not how binoculars look like.
Hey.
Hajime, those aren't binoculars. Eh? Then what are they?
Perhaps.
Those are probably night vision goggles. The night vision goggles, Metal Gear. I've seen them at the supermarket on this island. They also stock self-defense kits too. If that's the case, did the killer use these night vision goggles to kill Byakuya during the blackout? That's what it seems to be. But I'm also thinking maybe like Byakuya brought them here himself. Like he was anticipating something might go wrong? And then maybe he encountered the killer and then he wasn't athletic enough to be able to like evade the death anyway. Despite the night goggles. The blood, oh, we saw this already. So he was murdered here. Can't look at the desk lamp. I think that's it. Check the body once more. The body's collapsed face down under the table, as if he was in the middle of attempting something. It looks like he was... According to the Monokuma file, he was repeatedly stabbed between the throat and the abdominal region. Oh, repeatedly, huh? Oh, shoot, I just had a thought. Okay, I have a theory now, but I won't I won't disclose it until it becomes relevant. I just had an idea. Repeatedly stabbed. Would one of us really do something so horrible? Monokuma file number 1 has been updated in your handbook. I'm pretty sure I've pretty much investigated what's under the table. Despite the fact that it's just me, I think I'm working pretty hard. Even if it's just a little, I'm sure we're getting close to the truth behind Byakuya's death. Take a shot whenever Haji meme says, hey. You'll die of alcohol poisoning. We're gonna have Mikan do some stomach pumping to get you well. Please drink responsibly. Ah, this is the metal case Byakuya had with him. I believe he said it was made of duralumin. The last time I saw it, it was closed, but there are a lot of odd things inside this case, like a nightstick and pepper spray. Oh, he was prepared. I guess not prepared enough, though. Gosh. Huh. What's this? Oh my gosh. Guys, my eyes just lit up. Lit up like night vision goggles, because this looks like the case for a pair. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, now I'm sure Byakuya brought these. Oh, geez. Maybe Byakuya was... Oh, I don't want to believe it, though. Maybe he was planning on doing the murder after all. Maybe this is like the first game. The first victim was going to be the first murderer. Oh. Don't tell me. I want to figure it out. A hard plastic case, but it's just the case. The inside is empty. I wonder what was inside. Clearly a 3DS. A Nintendo 3DS, capable of playing Luigi's Mansion. But the one thing that really catches my attention is this small key. It must be the key to the other duralumin case. The other case was in the office, and all the collected dangerous items were inside of it. If the key to that duralumin case is right here, then it's unlikely that the murder weapon used to kill Byakuya was taken from that case. Maybe, unless somebody else had a key. I mean, if he just bought his case from the supermarket, maybe there's a whole bunch of... Maybe every case had the same key. Not very secure. Which means the weapons inside the duralumin case aren't related to Byakuya's murder. Maybe. Even so, I still don't get it. Why did Byakuya have this duralumin case in the first place? For self-defense, I hope. A case packed with all of this security equipment? Maybe he was being extra cautious just in case. No, that can't be right. That's way too overboard. Could he have known something was going to happen beforehand? And because of that, he went through all this trouble to be extra careful. Oh, geez, Byakuya. Assuming you were looking out for us, you went through all this trouble. All for naught. I mean, we are still alive, so that's good. I guess. Food? There are lots of fancy-looking party dishes. In the end, nobody really ate that much. I can't imagine these are related to the incident. Maybe. Just maybe. Dishes. Same thing. What else? What else might be relevant here? Table? Nothing under this table, hopefully. That's a huge table. There's nothing much out of the ordinary. Alright, okay, sure. And? Why are the windows covered with iron plates? Does it have something to do with the renovation project? No, worrying about that is a waste of time. It doesn't have anything to do with Byakuya's death anyway. Does it? Probably not. Oh yes, air conditioning units. These like self-contained air conditioning units are all over the place in Japan. It's like it's kind of surprising that like they exist here. You usually see them in like small shops and restaurants, but in Japan they're like you have an air conditioner for every room of your house. It's actually really nice. Like you can set the temperature of like whatever room you want, and it's like you get to be like your perfect temperature. A remote controlled air conditioner. Huh. Air conditioner. Could it be? Oh, maybe somebody wired up the air conditioner so that it would cause a blackout, maybe? Hey, all of you. Oh. Hey, all of you. Why can't you act a little more grown up? Huh. What was that sound just now? Oh. Yeah. It's gotta be it. Remote controlled, huh? This air conditioner is probably the only machine inside this room. And the air conditioner's remote control, the timer is set to 11:30 p.m. Oh. I'm pretty sure Byakuya's time of death was around the same time. Dang. Okay, this is... Whoever planned this, planned it almost as well as Byakuya did. Unless this was all part of his plan. If so, that means... the mechanical sound before the blackout, it probably came from this air conditioner. My flashes of inspiration aren't as bad as I thought. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, pretty sure nobody else would be able to figure... would be able to take this piece of evidence into account, I'm gonna say. Now then, where should I investigate?
Hajime.
There's also like a little power cord coming out of the bottom there. It's standing out to me because you can see the cord going to the outlet, but it's not. There's no plug. Hajime, a moment? Huh? What is it?
Hey.
When we're finished with the investigation here, would you like to hear what everyone has to say together? If I go by myself, some people might not talk to me, out of caution. Well, we've been told that one of us is a killer. It can't be helped if everyone's on edge right now. It can't be helped. Everyone take a shot, stock Japanese translation. But why me? Well, you're easy to talk to, and I feel like you have a scent similar to mine. Please don't smell me, that's weird. Smell you later. We both harbor special feelings towards Host Peak Academy, isn't that right? If only we were there. Well, yeah, but... Fine, if we're going together, then let's get on with it. There's no time for idle chit-chat.
Thanks.
No time for games. I'm glad. It'll be a great help. Special feelings, huh? Even so, what he said about being similar, I don't think I agree. Maybe if I were Makoto, but... I guess for now we should search the inside of this old building and listen to what the others have to say. Can I look at Mahiro's pictures again? I'll see if I can. That's a truth bullet, right? Not just the dining hall. I think we should consider this whole building the scene of the crime. After all, the blackout that took place at the time would have happened throughout this entire building. That's true. Terutiro did stumble in and like wonder if the blackout was just in the kitchen. But I'm curious. What would have made Terutiro think it was a good idea to stumble on into the dining hall when there was a blackout going on? Maybe he thought it would be safer? Maybe he thought like it would be safer like with other people, and that if he was alone in the kitchen, somebody might be like waiting to kill him. I don't know. After all, the blackout would have hit an entire building. Yeah, you're right. Oh, jeez. Another game, another era of turning around and being like right in somebody's face. All right, let's see if I have my truth bullets. Bullet. Again with the pose. Oh, Yeah, I don't seem to have them in here. That's weird. I would have thought they'd been truth bullets. I guess not. Whoa.
I see.
Ibuki, what's up? Apparently, a great man once said, investigations should be done on foot.
Yes.
So, that's why I'm also using my feet. I'm just walking around for no particular reason. And I don't know if that's actually helping the investigation, Ibuki. Good spirit, though. Well, if there's no reason, then there's no meaning.
Hey.
Hey, Hajime, I just realized something. Could she by any chance know what happened during the blackout? Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. But why?
Are you serious?
How'd you know? Don't take a shot. That was Ibuki this time. So you did hear us, even though Hajime and I were talking pretty softly just now. Yeah, okay, she is super hearing. Yeah, Ibuki does. It wasn't Akane. Ah, cute. Not only do I have a perfect face, style, and personality, I also have perfect ears. I see. If your hearing is so good, maybe you heard what actually happened during the blackout. Like maybe you have echolocation. She's the ultimate bat.
Hey.
When the blackout happened, you could hear everybody's voice throughout the dining hall, right? We couldn't tell, but you would have been able to make out who's who, right? Just leave it to Ibuki. It'll be as easy as fried rice with gravy. Huh. Curry, maybe. I don't know about gravy. I'd eat it, though. Huh? La la li la la. La li lu lo. I'll hardly eat it for breakfast.
I see.
Oh, you'll mean it'll be like easy as pie. Except eating fried rice with gravy for breakfast is kind of heavy. Oh, maybe it's country gravy. People eat country gravy for breakfast. Again, I don't know about with rice. Any fried rice that isn't fried rice with gravy is so wrong. She should make a metaphor with a more common type of fried rice, like egg fried rice or lettuce fried rice. Or just put like a hamburger steak on it and there you go, you got curry. Anyway, can you tell us what you heard?
I got it!
Leave it to me. I'm gonna take a bite out of you. Oh, please do. I mean, don't. Don't. What? If you tell us, I'll let you bite Hajime later. Okay, fine. I'll wait. Stop it. What if she takes you seriously?
Aw.
Let's see. The first person to raise their voice during the blackout was... That's right. It was Mahiru.
It's a blackout!
Next was Kazuichi's voice, and the next was mine.
Hey, I can't see anything.
It's pitch black! My future is pitch black!
What a nice remark I made. It's to the point and it has its own unique charm. I was about to say, like, I'm expecting her to be right, whoever said that remark, but it was her. Like, overreacting much? Nope, she praised it instead. Just continue. Hajime is clearly not having any of that. Well, I appreciate it. Then there were more voices, one after the other.
Everyone, calm down! We gotta stay calm in a situation like this.
Oh yeah, I just realized. Yeah, Mahiro gets a little more timid when she's scared.
Don't step on my feet!
What the hell? What's going on here? This is... Ow!
Oh, okay. Okay. Now I get what you mean about... Yeah, about Byakuya's remarking strange. Yeah, it's like Byakuya knew this was gonna happen, but didn't expect it. This is...
Turn the damn lights on! I can't eat like this, you know?
You guys, where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall and do something about it.
Alright, so I don't know who's a suspect yet. It's gotta be... Okay, if my theory about what happened with Byakuya is true, then it had to be somebody that wasn't in the dining hall. And I'll tell you guys why after, like, it becomes relevant. But, okay, that would leave Teru Teru because he was in the kitchen, Peko Peko because she was in the office, Fuyuhiko because he was somewhere, probably in the bathroom, Chiaki because she was outside, and I think that's it. Yeah. Alright. Ibuki is good at doing impressions. Yeah, she totally like did other people's voices. Man, she should be narrating this game instead of me. Alrighties, that's pretty much it. Aren't I awesome? Praise me, give me lots of praise. Sure. I heard you the first time. Seriously, don't get any closer. Or do. Hey, Nagito, say something to her. Hey, did something happen? She's getting very close. I'm like 2 seconds to bad touch. No, I was just thinking about what Byakuya said during the blackout. What Byakuya said?
Hey,
Why did he say something like that? Rather, why was he able to say that? Yeah, if he was being killed at the time... What the hell, what's going on here? And this is... I mean... If it might be lost in translation, but if this was referring to an actual physical object, then yeah, it's weird that he was able to say that because he shouldn't have been able to see. I was thinking like, oh, this blackout, it's... What do you mean? About that, why don't we discuss it after we've investigated a little bit more? For now, I can't really say anything for certain. Well, it's not like I really care.
yep.
Or anything. Anyway, don't you think Ibuki's account just now is an important clue that will lead us to the truth? Then praise me! Let me bite ya! Ouch! Why are you really biting me? Oh jeez. Is she like a vampire? Am I gonna turn into like her eternal slave? Why am I okay with that? Oh no! Help! Help! She's winning me over. Make it stop. Just gonna back away. Can't leave now. Is the bathroom open yet? Hot? Kinda? A little bit? Help, what's happening? I hope this doesn't awaken anything in me. Huh, it's locked. Someone appears to be inside. Since a unisex bathroom, I don't know who's actually in there.
Hey!
Is somebody in there? We knocked on the door and tried calling out to whoever was on the other side, but it turns into like a little face with 3 dots for a mouth and asterisks on the side for eyes. There's no response. This is going nowhere. I guess we should give up for now and check on it later. Yeah, you're right. Why is nobody, like, concerned about what might be in here? It seems very important. Just saying. I mean, it can't be Nekomaru. He's probably, like, in his own cabin taking a poop. Yes, Ellipses face. Oh shoot, I didn't mean to go in the kitchen yet. I meant to talk to Sonia. Never mind that, I guess.
Hey.
Since we come all this way, let's investigate this area just for the heck of it. Just for the heck of it? How about for important reasons, like one of our friends who tried to save us died? There's a chance there might be some sort of clue here. Dishes. Alright, Teru. Hey, were you in the kitchen during the blackout, Teru? That the blackout totally startled me. At first I thought it was just in the kitchen, but when I finally managed to get out of the kitchen, the hallway was pitch black too. And then when I heard everybody's voices, I fumbled along the wall and tried to feel my way to the dining hall. But that place was a pitch black too. It was like a pitch black everywhere. Couldn't you have used that kitchen stove as a light? I'm not completely sure how stoves work, but the pilot light should have been on, but I think you need electricity still to actually, like, turn on the sparks. No. Oh, that's impossible. This gas stove needs electricity to work, so it was directly affected by the blackout. Yeah, that's how stoves work. I know things, I'm an adult. I see, then I guess it's not possible. Since you work with fire in the kitchen, I'd figured you'd be able to use it as a light source or something, but yeah, that would have only worked if the fire was already going. I guess it's not that easy. Now it looks like Teru has like a tiny head. tiny Teru. Teru's account has been added. Anything else of note in here? Can look over the invoice again. Byakuya must have confiscated all of the dangerous items in the kitchen's equipment list. Tiny Teru. Well, just from reading through this list, it looks like the knife next to Byakuya's body didn't come from the kitchen. It appears to have been brought from outside. Wait, how do you know that? From outside? Then how did the killer get past Byakuya's body check?
That's weird.
I'm thinking. I have a theory. Strange, isn't it? I mean, he didn't even go easy on the girls when he was performing the pat-downs. I wouldn't have. I mean, not for any reasons that were illicit. If that's the case, then they probably brought the knife in advance and hid it somewhere.
Hey.
Still, it's surprising how much equipment this kitchen has. There are iron plates for barbecuing and even a portable stove for cooking hot pots. But all this stuff? This is all stuff that doesn't pertain to the murder, so I guess it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter now what happens. Okay, I agree. Kitchen equipment list has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Surveillance camera. There's a camera here as well. I'm sure whoever's watching it definitely knows who the killer is. Even so, they're making us figure it out ourselves. But why? But why male models? Chinese, Japanese, French, and Italian cuisine, fish dishes, and a big piece of meat on the bone, too. Isn't it amazing? The meat is so big! Even I was shocked.
Well,
it's a dish fit for a tropical island. I'd never be able to get meat like this in Aoyama or Azabu. I'd never be able to get meat like this in my hometown, much less Aoyama or Azabu. Okay, why those two places specifically? I'm wondering. I get it, you don't have to repeat yourself, but it's so big. Where'd you get it? Oh wow, I was wondering that. I'm glad they're going over it. I asked Nekomaru. Apparently, he killed a cow at the ranch with his bare hands and then brought it over. No, that was a chicken! Oh. So if you eat it, does it taste like chicken or beef? No! The moo cow! Usami made that for us and you just took it away. Now where are we gonna get milk? His bare hands? What, did he like punch it to death? That's a little hard to believe, but it doesn't seem completely impossible either. Those hands of his, they look like they specialize in punching things. I wouldn't want to get punched by those hands, especially if I'm in the way of the bathroom. Seriously, Nekomaru's so wild. He's totally right at home in a country setting. I'm so jealous. My hometown is near Aoyama and Azabu, so wild country things like that, they slip my mind a lot, you know? You know, Aoyama, Italy. Well, I guess this meat has gone to waste, since this awfulness happened right when the party started. The only ones who ate any food were Akane and Peko, who took some portions for herself. Don't forget Byakuya. Don't say that. After I worked so hard to cook the world's most refined party dishes, only 2 people actually tasted them.
Tell you the truth.
Well, it's not like I actually believe it, but if there really is a killer out there... That yells in Italian. I don't speak italics, nah. I'll probably never be able to forgive that killer. He's scary when he's mad. Yeah, he actually has eyes. Yeah, I don't like it. Party dishes have been added. Thank you, food, for censoring this rage. I guess I'm pretty much finished investigating the kitchen for now. Nagito, let's get going.
You're right.
Yeah, sure thing. Okay. Alright, let's go. Yep. The doots. The doots. Oh, well, don't restart the music. I was in the middle of dootin'. Hold on, let's add a little something here. Transform, flip horizontal, and then scale it to size. And then for those who haven't noticed Monokuma hiding in the back there, now you do. Now he has a little trumpet to play. Perfect. You can kind of see it. You go, Monokuma. Play him off. Imagine Ness with Teru's angry eyes? Ness? Why Ness? Okay. I'm angry. PK. Rage! Sonia. Never mind. There is something I want to ask you. Huh? What is it?
It is strange.
It
no?
appears that only that wall is a different color and material. Why is that? I'm assuming these doors close. They're like giant doors that close to section off this area so that people don't like try to go here.
Perhaps.
Oh, it's probably a fire door. Fire door? There is a door specifically made for fire? Wow, I should not be using it. I'm not made of fire. Huh? You've never seen one before? It's a door that shuts to keep fire from spreading by containing it. If that happens, you can run away, right?
Wow.
You don't know why you picked Ness. It's probably the eyes. Maverick. His soulless eyes. If anybody has a Ness amiibo, you'll know what I'm talking about. I see. It is like a barrier. Just like lining up plastic bottles around the house. What do they do in Novoselic that I'm not aware of? Is it to like ward off cats? That's only done to keep cats from getting in. Okay, maybe it's not Novoselic. Maybe it's just Japan and Asia in general. I know about that because they do that in the Philippines. Yeah. At my parents' house, like, there's this stray cat that keeps wandering around. So we took a milk jug and filled it with water. I don't know why it works, but it does. You know about keeping cats from getting inside, but you don't know about fire doors?
I am ashamed.
Truly, I am culturally ignorant. I am ashamed of myself. It's fine, Sonia. We'll teach you our ways firsthand. Oh, hold on. Hold on right here, right now. I can't examine these floorboards, but why are they like extra wide? I have a feeling you could totally just like pry these open and like go underneath. I have suspicions. What's up, Nagi? Oh, how come Byakuya was able to say something like that in the darkness? Like, what the hell is what's going on here, or this is? It makes me wonder. Come on, explain yourself, dude. We're a team. We're investigating. The storage room. This storage room is really dusty and dark.
Well,
My hands were full cleaning the dining hall, so I couldn't even touch this room. Yeah, it's even got cobwebs. It even has cobwebs. Okay. Okay, game, take my thoughts right on my head. There's no way I could stay in here for a long time. Why are you silent all of a sudden? Irons! You can grill chicken with this. Get some grilled chicken. About this room. Huh? Are these irons? It looks like they were recently turned on, but why are there 3 irons on this ironing board? There's a glitch that might spoil things for me. Oof. Okay, tell me what not to do so that I don't do it then. Huh. That's unfortunate. Maybe it's like... I'm guessing it's like text that appears in the wrong place or like was mistranslated or something. Maybe. Just as I thought, your eyes don't miss a thing. When I was looking for Byakuya after the blackout, I also found these irons, but... when I found them, all 3 of them were turned on. Turned on?
Yep.
It'd be bad if another blackout happened, so I turned them off. But doesn't this feel kind of sinister? Yeah, 3 irons, huh? But what could that possibly do? Is it maybe they like they draw so much power that they overload the circuit breaker, and then that's why a blackout happened? Sinister. Or maybe they wanted to start a fire. I don't want to. Now I feel. Now I'm scared to touch anything. Let's ah, shoot. There's no way I can leave right now. There's some areas I need to investigate. Well, the text sort of spoils how this and that happened. I mean, that's what investigation is for, but I'm wondering how it's a glitch. I don't know. I'll just pretend I don't know anything. I mean, it's the game's fault, right? Wherever I go, there are surveillance cameras all over the place. I mean, if there's something I can avoid, please let me know, but if I have to read it anyway, then I guess, I don't know. Whoever's controlling Monokuma must be monitoring us with his camera too. Watch that lunatic. There's nothing I can do about it. Laundry hamper. There's a huge piece of cloth randomly shoved in here.
Perhaps.
It should be fine if I don't focus too much on trying to hover over it. Alright, I'll just like click everything really fast. Is this a tablecloth? Oh, a tablecloth? Wait, huh? Hold on, there's something on it. Is this a blood stain? Wait a minute now. Huh. But why would they go through that trouble? Unless they were 2 Byakuyas and one was killed beforehand and then they were already under the table and they swapped tablecloths. I don't know.
Huh?
Yeah? A blood stain? No shot? It was Nagito. Come here, take a closer look.
What?
It's too dark, I can't really see that clearly. There's no mistaking it. This is clearly a blood-stained Symphony of the Night. Which means this tablecloth is connected to Byakuya's murder, right?
Well,
if that tablecloth has a blood stain on it, then it's a possibility. Seriously, it is a blood stain. Whoa, level up. Oh, that reminds me, I need to check the pet. Gotta take a quick detour, check on my Pigumi. Oh good, there's no poop. That's good, that's good. So cute, rolling around at the speed of sound. If there's anything else that this could have been, I'm glad it's Pigumi. That reminds me, I was looking into buying a Tamagotchi because I felt like I don't know why, but I felt like having one again. I felt like just like taking care of it. But then I realized there's probably like an app, and sure enough, you can get like a Tamagotchi. There's 2 Tamagotchi apps on the store. One's like a modern one, one's a classic one. So I might as well just like I might as well just use the app. I have my phone all the time anyway. That's what kids do these days, check their phones. There's an awful lot of boxes. We don't have time to go through each and every one of them. I guess I should leave them alone.
yeah.
A wise decision. Nagito,
Hajime.
why are you trying to hide the contents of the boxes from me? Suspicious? Nagito, you're on my suspicious list, considering that you had access to the dining hall before anyone else, and you were stopping me from looking at these boxes. But I don't know if you're the killer. Hey, Hajime, how much longer are you gonna stay in this dark place? You're just wasting your time. And you're also, like, making me leave. You really don't want me to look, huh? Huh? Let's move on and investigate other places already. Huh? Ah, I get it. You're right. I don't know. Okay, well, I can still investigate towels. Or tablecloths. Stacks of clean tablecloths. It looks like they haven't been used yet. I guess there's nothing strange here. Alright, okay. Sure. Fine. I guess. Oh god. Don't like be in there and then be behind me as I come out. That's creepy. That's creepy. That's just like that Sherlock Holmes game where they were too lazy to program Watson actually walking around and following you. So they just made him always teleport behind you when you're not looking. And it just ends up being really creepy. Alright, office. I think all that we have left to investigate is the office and outside. Because Chiaki was there.
Hajime.
The old building circuit breaker should be inside its office. Circuit breaker, huh? It might be related to the blackout. So it's better if we check out the circuit breaker first. Pekka was there. Yeah, she's been here. Oh my goodness. Did she even know a murder happened? I hope. Oh, hi, Monokuma.
I've been found.
He's just hiding here with a shell bikini. Alright, okay, sure. Alright, Monokuma. Sure. Lost my train of thought. Let's talk to Kaz.
Maybe.
Hey, isn't Pekka the killer? Why do you think that?
I mean.
Well, she wandered off somewhere, even though she was supposed to be in the office. When we were looking for Byakuya after the blackout, I went to the office right away, but when I got here, she was gone.
Well.
I shouldn't say this too loudly, or else Miss Sonia will yell at me. Pekka was probably the one who tripped the circuit breaker, and used the blackout to her advantage to kill Byakuya.
Hey.
And don't you think she looks kind of ruthless too? Like an assassin, right? It's not like you look any better. Jeez, Kaz. Why are you trying to like throw the blame on everybody else? Kazuhira Miller, Master Miller, McDonald Miller. Alright, now we got Tiny Head Kaz. You know, I like how the game did not call him Kaz at all, but I'm just calling him that because of Metal Gear. Metal Gear. Kaz. I'm already a demon. Is this the desk the staff used for busy work? There's nothing in particular that catches my eye. The Duralumin case. Okay, let's see. This Duralumin case, it should contain all the dangerous items Byakuya collected. Should.
Hey.
Maybe you should check inside just to be safe. But it's locked.
Yep.
Byakuya had the key to this particular Duralumin case with him. Oh shoot. I messed up. I messed up my dash. Check it out. I brought it with me, so there's no need to worry. Hey, is it okay to take that key without permission?
Now.
It's forbidden to tamper with the crime scene, but if we don't, we can't check inside this case, right? So I should open it. This guy, he doesn't feel any remorse. They're remorseless.
See?
Maybe he secretly is a killer. See, it's open. Forks, kitchen knives, iron skewers, and various tools are crammed inside. We have 4 skewers, but there is one missing. We established that before. There is one missing. And the knives, oh, okay. Now that I look at it, the knife that was found with Byakuya was totally different from these ones, so it couldn't have come from the kitchen, I think. That's what I think. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking the knife is maybe not the murder weapon, and that knife was just a plant to make us think it was. But it's not possible that the killer took anything from here, because the key to the case was inside the case Byakuya had with him. I guess you're right about that. Pekka, what are your thoughts? I can already tell. You doubt me, correct? Huh? However, it does not surprise me. An unexpected blackout occurred, and during that time, Byakuya was killed.
Anyway,
The circuit breaker is in this office. Naturally, I look suspicious, since I was supposed to be here.
Wait,
Supposed to be here? Does that mean?
I see.
So I was right. You weren't in the office. But why? Weren't you supposed to be guarding the circuit breaker and the Duralumin case with all the weapons in it?
Huh?
So where'd you run off to on your own?
well,
Well, that is... Peko suddenly dropped to one knee and started groaning on the spot. Oh, geez, Dart. Are you okay, or is this all a ruse to make me feel sorry for you? Hey, what happened? No, I am just not feeling too well. I apologize, but excuse me.
What the heck?
Excuse me? What was that? Was there something in the food, maybe?
Hey,
Peko, it appears the bathroom inside this old building is currently occupied, so I recommend either the hotel lobby or your cottage. Huh? It seems like it will be a tough path. Really, Hajime, you didn't read the move? Read the mood? With cold sweat dripping from her forehead, Peko wobbled out of the office. Aw, poor girl. I'm sorry. What happened to her? It's kind of hard for me to say it myself, but I already feel bad enough for Peko as it is. Huh? What does that mean?
huh?
I mean, is it cool? She didn't, like, run away or something.
That's right.
Because if she ran away, she's obviously the killer. I'm almost positive. Is that really what it is? Maybe she was taking care of some sort of business. Personal or otherwise. Oh, geez, the circuit breaker? Is that circuit breaker up there? It's so high up. How exactly do you reach that? This remote control is for the office's air conditioner. Huh? The timer here is set to 11:30 p.m. Wasn't the timer for the air conditioner in the dining hall also set for that time? It can't be a coincidence, right? I mean, unless it was already set up like that before. That's just the default time. Although that is a weird time for the air conditioner to be going off, when you think about it. Like, people are supposed to be asleep. So why air condition a time when nobody's supposed to be here? That must be the building's old circuit breaker. The blackout probably happened because of this. It's so high up.
I see.
Huh. It doesn't look like someone did anything to it. Nothing else looks suspicious either. The circuit breaker is pretty high up. Even if you use a step ladder, you wouldn't reach it. Or a ladder. Talk to Phoenix Wright about the difference between those two. Yeah, I totally agree. That's why it's so mysterious. Well, during the blackout, I was panicking so bad I forgot about that. But you're right. Even with a step ladder, there's no way you'd be able to reach that circuit breaker. Oop, sorry. Which means someone must have reset the breaker after that blackout. But who? I did it! Okay, thank you, Monokuma. Thank you for tampering with the crime scene. Gosh. Now we don't know, like... Jeez. Now we don't know if whoever planned to take out the power did it, like, was able to count on you turning it back, or what? Ah, it's here!
actually,
You idiots had no idea what to do about the blackout, so I'm the one who reset the circuit breaker.
by the way,
I'm not the one who tripped the breaker. The killer did that, of course. But how did someone as small as you reset the breaker?
hey,
Well, firstly, my eyes work real good at night, so I have no trouble seeing in the dark. It's a bad cottage design. Something tells me it's Monokuma's cottage design. And if you want to know how I reached the circuit breaker, my body stretches. Ugh. Oh, now I'm just imagining him like gum rocketing up there. His torso like stretching like a Nobi boy. You know, I'm very elastic.
I won't be fooled.
Liar.
it's true.
Monokuma stretch Armstrong toy when? I'm serious. Wanna see? Wanna see a version of Monokuma with his body all stretched out? It's gross. It's grotesque. No thanks. Just imagining it makes me want to puke. Oh really? Such a shame.
So cool.
Still, Will, don't you think Monokuma's such a nice guy? In a popularity contest, he'd take first place. Don't make any suggestions to us. It reminds you of Long Cat. Long Kuma. You know, let me just simulate how that would look. You take Monokuma, and then you just edit the transform, and then maybe you double him in length. Oh wait, that's half. There you go. Perfect. Spinning image.
I see.
What the hell? So he's the one who reset the breaker? Well, in that case, I'm convinced. There's no way we'd be able to reach that. If that's the case, how did the killer trip the circuit breaker? I'm guessing they overloaded it. That's why we saw those irons and the 2 air conditioners and I don't know who else, whatever else might be plugged in. If they didn't trip it or set it to be tripped. Now then, I guess we're done with the office, don't you think so? We should get going now. I guess. I guess. I think I have a picture of what happened. The only thing we need to find out is like who's going to slip up during the trial and reveal that they're like the only person who could have like known to do this, known to do that. Okay, it looks like you pretty much finished looking around the old building.
Hey.
So how about we check out Byakuya's cottage? What? Byakuya's cottage?
Yep.
There might be clues there, so I thought it would be good to check it out just in case. But I was scared I might encounter some danger if I went there by myself. Well, I don't really mind going there together, but aren't you worried about the possibility that I might be the danger?
Hey.
You mean am I worried about you being the killer? To be honest, I didn't think you were the killer. In fact, I can't even imagine it. Cool, so that if I happen to be the next murderer, you'll vouch for me, right, Nagito? It's like instead of living with doubt in others, it's so much better to die believing in others. Don't talk like that. We're counting on us to not die. We're doing this so we can live, you know.
I see.
As I thought. You sure are strong. You're definitely the chosen one. Chosen by Hope's Peak Academy.
All right.
Wait, what do you mean by that? Chosen? I mean, for being an ultimate? Or maybe I really am the lucky one and you're not? Just a thought. Alright, let's get going. To Byakuya's cottage. Yeah, I don't know why, but every time we talk, I don't really know how I'm supposed to react. Me neither, Hajime. The moment I left that old building, there was a strange scene unfolding before me. It was Monomi and Chiaki playing Street Fighter. Oh, hello. Hi.
Hey, what are you doing?
What am I doing, you say? Ha! Now that is truly a foolish question.
Thought up by a foolishly foolish fool who only fools himself to believe he's a fool not.
We're just checking to see if we can get under the floor from here.
Okay, but Chiaki, you might want to put on pants first.
Under the floor? Why?
Or at least let Gundam go first.
Who said it was futile? Who decided it was impossible?
Me?
How did you know I cannot recover my earring?
If it is possible to get under the floor, it'll change our understanding of the murder. I think.
Chiaki sounds a lot more awake now. Yeah, I kinda like her more active.
So I thought it was important to check it.
You go, girl. Do it.
I see.
Under the floor, huh? I never considered thinking of it like that. What do you mean?
See?
Come on, think about it.
Hey.
Oh, please. I figured it out myself. Please don't like just like spell it out to me in the dialogue. Well, it is the first trial, I guess. The carpet I laid didn't reach the table where we found Byakuya's body, right? And the dining hall floor had such huge gaps between the floorboards. Then is it possible that the killer killed Byakuya by stabbing him from beneath the floor? Well, there goes my brilliant idea. I thought it was smart. Yeah, since it already looked like Byakuya was already under the table for a reason and he was hunched over doing something. So, I'm thinking like there was no other way that somebody could have stabbed him in the chest. Like the you would think it would be easy because maybe they're both standing facing each other, but like if he was already under the table, there's no way someone could have gotten under him unless they were already under him. Which means they would have had to have known he was going to be there. Curious. Very curious. It may be easy. First try is always the easiest, yeah. But I already like it better than the first case because it's less of a matter of like, oh, look at this very obvious clue pointing to exactly who the killer is. It's more like we're figuring out what's happening during the investigation, but we still need to figure out who done it. If you can figure out who done it,
Yep.
That's what I thought. So I'm trying to see if we can get it from under here.
well,
I guess it's not possible to get under the floor from outside. The building is surrounded by firm fences, so there's no way to sneak under the floor from here.
But
even so, I couldn't find a way to get under the floor from inside the building either. Huh. So how then? Do you think there's a possibility that there's a hidden hole somewhere?
well,
No, that's not possible. Are you sure? At any rate, it seems you can't get under the floor from outside the building. That's a relief. Again, okay. Nagito is like being very adamant about what he believes the trial to be, the situation to be. So I can't, at this point, I can't take his word at face value because I'm dead certain that somebody was under the floorboards. So if they can't get in from outside, that has to be from inside. You can't say absence of evidence is not evidence of absence. So just because you couldn't figure out where there might have been a way in from inside doesn't mean there wasn't one. That's what I'm saying. Relief. Why? Because if you could get under the floor from the outside, there'd be only one logical suspect. The only person who didn't come to the party and also doesn't have an alibi. I mean, why is that unfortunate? Why is that a relief? Like, it would have been... I would have hoped that was the case so that at least we could immediately pin it on him. Oh, right. Fuyuhiko.
So,
I suspected him too. That's why I was checking to see if it's possible to get under the floor from outside.
well,
Speaking of which, not long after I began guarding the entrance, Fuyuhiko came here.
Oh! Oh! What? I'm... okay. Alright. That's weird. I was almost completely certain that he was inside the bathroom, but then why... Who's in there now, then? Who'd that be? Also, I just noticed that little Galaga pin you have in your hair. Very cute. I like it. Huh? You did?
huh?
Huh? What happened, Fuyuhiko?
huh?
Oh, hey. What are you doing here, all alone at a place like this? Oh, you're sweating. You're sweating. Maybe you didn't want to be seen out here.
Yep.
I'm standing guard so Monokuma doesn't come inside.
Ha! How, diligent of you.
Hey, hey.
Hey, you're not coming to the party?
What are you saying?
Hell no. Not even if you paid me. Parties are stupid. They make me want to puke.
You want to come to the party, right? Is that why you came here?
Of course not. I was just going for a damn walk. What? Do I have to report you every time I want to go for a fucking walk?
That's wrong.
No, it's not like that, but I can see right through you. I know you really want to go.
No! Then leave me alone.
And then he just left.
So that happened, but why did he come here?
See?
He probably wants to be a part of the group, but he can't be honest about it.
Aw, that is a very adorable thought, Chiaki. I hope it's true.
He believes he's different from everyone else. That's why he's always alone.
Hey, hey.
He's like the main character of an RPG. Have you played those before?
No, never. Certainly not playing something like an RPG right now. Certainly didn't play Bowser's Inside Story or Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga or Golden Sun. Or maybe Paper Mario 1000 Year Door in the upcoming future. Huh? When did we start talking about video games? Maybe she is a Twitch streamer. Can't help but talk about video games.
I see.
Even though we don't really know what he's thinking, I don't really think we have any reason to doubt him.
I'm glad.
That's a relief, I'm glad. You keep saying you're glad, but we have no idea who the killer is. Well, I guess for now we should stick to the plan and head over to Bianca's cottage. As long as the probability is greater than 0, that will suffice.
I have not unleashed even half of my power yet.
I will most assuredly reclaim the Hellhound earring with my own 2 hands. It seems he has no intention of investigating. That's fine. As long as he didn't do it, I'm fine with that. I guess as for now, I discovered the building is surrounded by firm fences, so there's no way to sneak under the floor from here, I think. The ultimate streamer. That ain't me, not for sure. I'm not a high school student. It's too late for me. Can I get into Hope's Peak grad school? Maybe I shouldn't. I don't want to kill anybody or be killed.
Yep.
Fuyuhiko came by. Yeah, okay. Yeah, there's this impassable garden preventing me from like getting into the area under, so I guess not. And there's this like sentry butterfly preventing me from going this way too, so... Oh, there's two of them! This place is well guarded. They're carrying 556ers and butterflies. What the hell? Didn't I tell you to leave me alone? That's not happening. Did you hear Monokuma's announcement? Of course I did. Apparently Byakuya is the one who got killed. So what? What did you say? Do you think I'm the killer? Think whatever you want. I'm used to being mistrusted. That's not why I'm... Whatever. Just tell me what you were doing while everyone else was at the party. I mean, don't mock me. Tell me what you were doing while everyone else was at the party. Ha! Checking my alibi, eh? Well, I don't have one. I was just chilling in my cottage all by myself during that time. Don't want to go anyway. Not that I like you guys or anything. Tsundere Fuyurio. What's his name? The whole time. Because Chiaki said she saw you in front of the old building.
Shut up!
Fuyuhiko. Ah, nosy bitch. Don't call her that.
Jeez.
No bully. It's true I went for a little walk, and then by chance I ended up passing by the old building. Were you really going for a walk? Just don't tell me you were actually trying to join the party.
Don't fuck with me!
Why the hell would I do that? It's a coincidence. A coincidence! He's like the male equivalent to Hiyoko. That's what I was saying. Oh, actually, I haven't said it. That's what I was saying at watching somebody else's stream. Hiyoko and Fuyuhiko are like the baby duo. They're like the two like very, very tiny young-looking peeps that are very, very loud and obnoxious. But maybe okay. So Fuyuhiko is loud and obnoxious, but he's like a nice guy at heart. And then Hiyoko is like nice on the outside and sour on the inside, like a piece of candy. All right, I got it. Dumbass. Don't lie to me. I can see right through you. Literally. Whoop. I like the drum beat that's going on.
Right.
Now then, we must head over to Byakuya's cottage. If you get lost, check the map in the student handbook. Alright. I'm pretty sure I can find him. Now's my chance to see if something happens to the mailbox when the person dies. I have a feeling it's... Okay, it's this one. Looks normal to me. Ba-ba-da-da. You got Monokuma playing the trumpet in the bottom there. Oh, it's locked. I guess we need to ask him for help. Monokuma? And so Nagito took a deep breath.
Hey!
Monokuma! Don't summon him.
Did you call me?
Yay! Nagito, when did you train Monokuma? Here, boy, here, Monokuma. Sui.
Hey,
Hey, Monokuma, I was wondering if you can do us a favor. There's something we want to investigate.
What's this?
Hey, who are you talking to? That's just my after image. Oh, he's a ninja. He streams Fortnite. When I get serious, my after image is unleashed. I can even play soccer by myself as long as I have this cloning technique. Oh, don't pull that again. You tried to do that joke in the last game. Didn't go over too well. Though it'd be boring to play alone. I don't have time for this. Just hurry up and open Bianca's cottage already.
well,
This is for the class trial. It's something we really need. For the class trial?
This is trouble.
If it's for the class trial, there's no way I can refuse. Now then, there's only one spell that can open these doors. Open sesame seeds!
Loose.
Vavavaluse! Clack. Alright, now I know. Now I can invoke Cthulhu.
I'll leave the rest to you.
See? Now I've unlocked the door. Now you can investigate to your heart's content. Why does it open with a magic spell?
Jeez.
It's probably powered by electricity. At any rate, that performance was a waste of time. Well, you're the one who called him over, dude. I see. I guess we should go inside
You're
then.
right.
I guess you're right. Looks normal to me. I got lots of books. Where did you get all these books, though? Does everybody have their own personalized cottage that I'm not aware of? I feel sorry for the bed. This bed. Nothing about it really catches my eye. Byakuya will never return to this room again. Well, who knows? If the bodies aren't being kept in cold storage like last time, then maybe they're being kept in here. Looks like the room's interior design isn't that different from mine. There's not much to worry about here. Okay. We'll look at the note then. To Byakuya Tagami. Whoa, that's interesting. Maybe there's like a to Byakuya Tagami. You're going to die, and you're going to die tonight. Maybe that's why Byakuya wanted to start the party. He's like, alright, bring it on, whoever's coming in here. I'll make sure you can't do it. There's an envelope on the table. It's a letter. Someone sent to Byakuya?
That's weird.
There's no sender. That looks pretty suspicious. Hajime, you should check what's inside. Yeah, you're right. Let's see. Oh no. Be careful. The first kill will happen tonight. Someone will definitely kill someone. Why is it written like that? Huh? The Koreba? Nani? Masaka? Is this a crime warning? No, if it says be careful, it's probably a threatening letter. Regardless, who would send something like this? Maybe. Maybe this is why Byakuya suddenly decided to throw a party. Aww. He's not a party animal after all. Huh? The first kill will happen tonight because someone made this threat to Byakuya. He gathered everyone in one area and was extremely cautious about all the dangerous items. He was trying to create a scenario in which everyone could monitor each other. He thought if he did that, no one would be able to kill anyone. So he believed this crazy letter? He couldn't ignore the possibility of this happening, even if it was just a worst case scenario. Yeah, I wonder. Because Byakuya did say, he was the one to tell everyone, I will protect you all. But then yeah, we don't know if he got this letter like way beforehand or just recently. Remember what Byakuya kept saying? How he wouldn't let anyone become a victim? He couldn't overlook that slim possibility just to keep his promise. Just to keep his promise? Then why'd he keep it a secret if he had just told us? Nope. He probably couldn't. He probably thought that was also a worst case scenario. Yeah, that would probably be like out somebody as a spy or something. Yeah, maybe like the true killer told somebody else, like, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna kill someone. And then who that would like immediately out the person they told as like the person who sent Byakuya this letter. What do you mean? If everyone knew what was in this letter, whether it's a lie or not, everyone would have begun to doubt each other, and at that point there'd be no turning back. So Byakuya tried to do something about this all by himself without telling anyone? Yep. His strong sense of responsibility is the only explanation I can think of. Yeah, anyway. Whoever sent Byakuya this letter also killed him. Is that what you're saying?
Sorry.
No, this could be a prank, and it might have nothing to do with Byakuya's death at all. Huh? What was that? He suddenly became really quiet. I see. He doesn't want to believe one of us could be a killer. But still, we've come all this way here, and it's the only thing I can think of. The person who wrote this letter murdered Byakuya. If that's the case, that person completely predicted how Byakuya would react once he received it, right? They planned to manipulate Byakuya and killed him right before our eyes in that old building. Damn it, who the hell would do that? Oh boy. Truth bullet. Murder threat has been added.
Hey,
That's gotta be the last one, right? Like, we looked everywhere, unless we need to recheck a place. Maybe the bathroom? Hajime, there's probably not much time left until the last trial starts. Probably. Reminds me, you asked my hero for a favor earlier, right? Yeah, I wanted her to find out where everybody was standing right before the blackout. She's probably finished by now. You're coming with me, right?
sorry.
Sorry, that's all you. Wait, why? I need some time alone. I'd like some time to collect my thoughts. I see. I understand.
Hey,
It's very suspicious. Why are you being all clingy, buddy, and then all of a sudden you wanna be all alone? I thought we were friends. I thought we had something special. Also, if you're going back to the old building, you should hear what Mikan has to say as well. I think the results of her autopsy should be ready by now. I got very scared for a second. I thought Mikan was dead because her autopsy. No, the one she performed.
bye now.
Oh, geez, did you bisect Byakuya? Ugh. He was pretty pale. I wonder if he's okay. But now is not the time to worry about Nagito. There's not much time left. I should hurry over to the old building. This is a pretty long investigation, actually. Yeah, okay. I was probably right to dedicate the entire stream to Danganronpa 2 today. Oh, there's Usami over there. Huh. So speaking of the stream, tomorrow I'm planning to do a spoopy, scary game, Little Nightmares, which I've been noticing. Ooh, there's a little X over Byakuya. That's very sad. I've been hearing good things about the game. I'm noticing other people stream it. So I bought it the other day. I'm gonna stream it. And it's gonna be my second spooky game of October. Let's hope it's good. I hear it's really good. No, not presents. Report card. Alright, so okay. Oh, there's 2 pages. He's very condescending when he talks, but he'll talk about taking care of us, but he doesn't seem like a bad person. There will never be another report card for this guy. Very sad. I'm guessing you can't max out everybody. Please select the skill you want. Alright, so we're gonna have to buy some of these skills before we actually go into the trial. I just need to... I don't know about buying all of them or spending all of my crystals. I want to see like how the trial system might have changed since the first game first. Alright, Monomi, what's up? Do you have any info?
Too cruel. This is just too cruel.
Oh yeah, I might as well ask her about the old building's windows. Hey, do you have a sec? I want to ask you something.
I don't want to help. I don't want to help you guys mistrust your friends.
What the hell? It's not like we're doing this because we want to. No, now's not the time to fight about stuff like that. More importantly, do you know why the old building's windows are covered by iron plates?
Huh? Iron plates? I covered them up so nobody makes the mistake of going inside, since it's dangerous because of the renovation.
I see, the renovation. So that's why you cover them up.
Because it's dangerous to go inside. Danger isn't supposed to exist on this island. This isn't how it was supposed to be.
But why did it get like this?
Why did it get like this? It's cruel. Too cruel.
Just because it's cruel doesn't mean you can just keep crying like that. Crying won't solve anything. We have to do this no matter what, damn it. Don't be mean to Monomi. She's doing her best. Anybody in here? Not that I expect there to be. I hope there's not, because I don't have to investigate this area too. I don't think so. So let's not deal with this area. Unless there's like a secret tunnel to the cabin from the hotel. Alright, let's go in. Building a hallway. Nekomaru, did you finally take that poop? What the hell was that loud voice right now? Did you like bust the door open? The bathroom's open, but I don't really need to go right now. There's no need for me to go inside. Maybe it's Nekomaru trying to finally like being in laughing in contentedness.
Huh?
I feel so lighthearted right now. I, Nekomaru Nidai, have been reborn. I have no intention of losing anymore. Losing to who?
Oh.
I won't lose to anyone, not even to my past self. That sounds cool and all, but what are you even talking about?
Shit! What? I don't even know who was behind it, but someone tried to make a shitty bastard out of me. Some scoundrel was occupying the bathroom before the party was about to start.
Now that you mention it, you said something like that shortly after the party started. But everyone was accounted for, even before going into the building, so who could it have been?
I've been trying to use it many times, but the door won't budge at all. However, if you think I'd be angered by something like that, you've all misunderestimated my nerve and patience.
Misunderestimate.
Do all and achieve all with one's presence of mind. That is the goal of a true leader. In other words, a leader must never falter in any situation, but also always have the presence of one's mind.
Maybe Peko had the stomach flu. But that's weird because we knew that we saw Peko in the dining hall. We were the ones who told her to go guard the office. So like she was there and the bathroom was already occupied at that time, unless it wasn't and it was just stuck. So that's a possibility. He says that, but I'm pretty sure he was shaken up by that whole ordeal. Oh well, best not to get into it. Anyway, you're saying that the bathroom door was shut from before the party started to after the blackout.
So what I mean is...
And the bathroom was finally unoccupied after Byakuya's body was found. That's about how long that lasted.
What he said sounds stupid and irrelevant, but I should remember it just in case. Bullet. Stupid and irrelevant, so of course it's actually relevant. That's how these games work. Is my hero in here? Also, nice view of Ibuki for like one nanosecond. Oh, Chaki's in here. Hey, you're here. Where the hell did you wander off to? I wasn't wandering. I was investigating as much as I could. I see. Well, if you weren't slacking off, then I guess it's fine. So did you find anything? Yeah, sorta. You don't sound too sure.
Hey.
Well, just take a look at this. Just as you told me, using the 2 photos I took before the blackout. I tried to pinpoint where everyone was standing, but the photos don't match up. When I did this diagram was the result. Yeah, here we go. Here's a good summary of everything. So all windows are covered, AC unit, storage room, kitchen, Teru was in the kitchen, maybe. Chiaki was outside, maybe. Peko was in the office, maybe. Mikan Kaz, Byakuya Akane, Nakamura, Gundam, Mahiro, Ibuki, Hyoku, Nagito. And Fuyuhiko is outside, maybe. So counting it all, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Everybody's accounted for, so who was bathroom? But who was phone? I've made this diagram from analyzing these photos, so I'm pretty sure it's accurate. Just as I thought, Byakuya was standing at a far distance from that table. It's impossible. There's no way he'd be able to move this far during the blackout. Huh? What's this line extending from the table where Byakuya was killed? It's the desk lamp. I drew the power cord for it just in case. Just in case? Why? Because the game had no other way of telling me it was important? If that cord is extending from the table to where Byakuya was killed that means...
Hey.
So did you find something? No, it's not clear to me yet, but... I guess you're right. I didn't really understand it myself when I was drawing it. I have a feeling that it's either a potential clue or just a waste of labor. Yes, a very laborious line drawn.
It took me 30 years to draw this line.
No, it wasn't a waste at all. Huh? It's not clear to me yet, but there's no mistake that the clue is hidden there. An extremely important clue. What a good way for the game to, segue into telling me that. Just as I thought. It seems there's no way to get under the floor from inside this old building. Maybe. It's just as Nagito said. If that's the case, I guess I should give up on finding Gundam's earring. I don't know. There's gotta be a way. Maybe there's a way from inside a cottage?
If you like, I can tell you a little bit of what I want to say.
Yes, please. Did you find out anything?
I tried, within reason, to perform an autopsy on Byakuya's body. And I discovered that there were several puncture wounds around Byakuya's chest and abdominal region. Deep wounds, deep enough to reach his lungs and internal organs. You can be assured, assume that A very thin, sharp object around 5 millimeters in diameter was used to stab him over and over again, which is what I believe.
Hey, are you okay?
I'm sorry. Talking about it made me sad.
Oh, jeez. Mikan, please. I'll help you become stronger. What you're doing is very helpful for us. Please, don't be afraid. No need to push yourself. I mostly got the gist of what you wanted to say. Poor girl.
I'm sorry.
Still, about 5 millimeters in diameter, huh? Size doesn't matter. Isn't that pretty thin? That's as thin as like an ice pick or an owl. Or like a missing skewer. And certainly not this knife. Ding dong ping pong. Alright, perfect timing. Looks like we're gonna get the trial in after all. My voice can take a rest.
Alrighty, guys. It's finally time. That's right. It's time for the long-awaited class trial.
Oh yeah, for sure. I've been waiting.
Then I shall tell you all the meeting place.
Poggers. Is it Jabberwock Island?
At the central island of Jabberwock
Yeah.
Island, there is a mountain with my adorable face carved into it.
I was wondering about that.
That, my friends, is Monokuma Rock.
Monokuma. Mount Monokuma Rushmore.
Once you're there,
I
please
got nothing.
proceed to the underground by taking the elevator located at the secret entrance.
Elevator. That reminds me of like the secret door inside like
I'll see you soon.
inside the Matterhorn at Disneyland. I mentioned on a stream before, I think, but I remember like I was there. I was on a field trip to Disneyland. We got a behind the scenes tour, and we were allowed to like go inside the door into the Matterhorn. It was great. I don't really remember why we were in there. I think it was like on the way to something else, like just to the back lot. A mountain with a carving of Monokuma's face at the central island. Trial hype. Poggers. Oh, again with a... For some reason, I can't move in this mode unless I jiggle the control stick on my controller that I have plugged in. Very weird. Okay. There it is. There it is, Monokuma Rock. It's time. Duel.
Not so fast, Kaiba.
Oh, geez, it's 3D. That's pretty cool. Huh?
Are you kidding me?
Hey, what the heck is that mountain? When did that get there? I mean, it's been there. Never mind that. How did they even make a mountain shaped like Monokuma? With lots and lots of effort. That story might be true after all. There might be an enormous organization involved in all this. You mean what Byakuya said before, right?
You are right.
Byakuya, we still needed his knowledge.
Ugh. I can't believe he's dead. I still can't believe it.
Byakuya. What happened to Gundam and Fuyuhiko? Now that you mention it, it appears they aren't here yet.
I got it!
I know. They probably ran away.
No way!
Hell nah! There's no way I'd let them escape, you know. Hell nah, girl! No way! Look, I dragged out this one back out here.
Don't fuck with me!
I'm telling you, let me go.
Hey!
Hey now, if you keep acting violent, I might just eat you up. Hey, Fuyuhiko, what were you doing all this time?
Nothing.
I wasn't really doing anything. I was just chilling in my room when suddenly I heard that fat bastard got killed. Who the fuck cares about that anyway? You. How could you say something so irresponsible?
Do you understand?
We've been doing our best to investigate this murder even though we don't want to, just to survive.
Wait,
Mahiru, that's enough. You too, Fuyuhiko. Calm down. Dumbass. Oh, hi, Akane. Nice of you to join us again.
And I guess we're waiting for Gundam?
what happened?
I am right here.
You found it. Wow. Wait, how did you get under there though? Oh, also, Mihiro's picture doesn't reveal anything about the earring, so that doesn't really help.
Remember this well, a main character arrives when he intends to. And a wizard is never late, except when he is. I learned that from the Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, Goodham probably gets all of his lines from the Lord of the Rings, honestly. Huh?
Hey,
It seems you noticed it too. If I did, then I'm right.
Well now.
Alright, now that everyone's together, let's take the secret entrance to the trial field. Field? Please wait a second.
What's this?
My, Manomi, just what are you doing here? Nobody asked for you. Hi.
Wah-wah?
Huh? You actually want to join in?
Masochistic mascot.
Do you want to taste how powerless you are at the class trial? You're an even bigger masochist than I thought.
Special bleeding service.
Oh well, I'm a big brother who dotes on his little sister. I shall allow your special participation.
See ya later.
I'll go on ahead and wait for you guys, so hurry over. What's that all about? He told us to come, but how do we get there? I don't see any doors or vehicles.
What's going on?
He mentioned something about a secret entrance? Was it? Secret entrance? Metal Gear. I mean... Oh, this is just like the elevator scene. Security camera. This is just like the elevator scene before the first games. Or before the first game's trials. Here's what we get, like, one last look at everybody to see if anybody's suspicious. In RPG video games, it is common sense for secret areas to be underground or behind waterfalls. Comparing our situation to a video game. As if. Yeah, right, this ain't no video game, this is real life.
Annoying.
Jeez, how boring. Whatever, let's just go inside already. Also, I just can't decide on a voice for Akane, so I've just like settled on bootleg Harley Quinn. Ah, jeez, Mr. J.
I don't give a flying fuck if that fat pig is dead. Who fucking cares? And seriously.
Is this the real life, or is it just fantasy? Caught in a landslide.
Be happy you humans have been spared. Fwa-ha-ha-ha. Look up to the sky and see.
We gotta find the killer. If we don't, we're the ones who are gonna get killed. This is true. Hi. I'm very sorry, Manomi, but everything you tried to do to get everything to be A-okay has fallen flat on its face. Okay, I was going to talk to Nagito, but you'll do too. This is definitely strange. Why is this happening? Why do we have to find the killer? Or else we die. That's how it works. I played the first game. I'm used to it. Get over it. I'm very sorry. That was rude. Peko, are you doing okay? You looked like you weren't doing too well either earlier.
No.
Don't worry about it. I appreciate your concern. However, there are more things we should be focusing on. I hope it's nothing that I shouldn't be asking about. I mean, I shouldn't be asking about it, but
damn it.
I hope it's not a certain time. Damn it, I don't want to go. Is there any way I can run away from this? Oh.
That's weird.
What happened, Hajime? Are you scared? Seriously, you're such a wuss. I mean, a little bit.
That is...
A huge organization, so my kingdom has been cast in doubt. However, I do not think my government would participate in something like this. Something like this, eh? Ah! I didn't want to talk to you. We're done. We're done. We're over. Hyoko banned. Let's stop this abandoned joke. Why don't we have dinner instead? I mean, it is getting cold, but I'm sure it's still good.
This is our battle to avenge Byakuya, but I feel quite disheartened.
Don't worry, Nekomaru. We'll get this through. We'll get through this. Need I remind you that I am the ultimate something? Need I remind you, Nekomaru? You were wondering about Gundam 2, right? You too, huh? Well, guess we're inspecting the mountain. Alright, we'll take the elevator. What the? Something's shaking.
This is dangerous. Everyone please get down.
What's going on? Wow! That's not an elevator, that's an escalator. Why did it just come out like that? What if you were just like standing below it? Very dangerous. Very dangerous. I won't allow it.
Something came out.
Could it be? Is he telling us to enter it?
What?
In the most weird internet savvy way ever?
Such a suspicious aura. Even Crimson Steel Elephant Magazine is trembling with fear.
Ooh, ah! That's totally so suspicious.
Hey,
Nani?
hey!
Forgive me, seriously. Just forgive me already. Why, did you engineer it? Hey, why don't we just stop here? I mean, none of this is real. Anyway. Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. Like, not even remotely.
No way!
No way. There's just no way we'll find the killer.
Stupid.
What? Are you hoping that we don't? You just want us all to die so you don't have to think about it? Complaining won't get us anywhere. If you're really a man, then man up for God's sake. We've come this far. We had no choice but to keep moving forward. You're right. There's nowhere for us to run. We need to do it. If that's everyone's decision, I'll just follow you guys.
Yep.
If this were a video game, it would have a very high difficulty level. Let's do our best to clear the game. The game is fun. Shaking with fear and nervousness, I hesitantly lifted my feet and stepped out into the escalator. I won't think anymore. If I think, I'll run away. What a good way to think about things. That's pretty much what I've figured out in life. Before, when I was a kid, I'd be like super unsure about like anything I do, like double, triple, quadruple check everything. And these days I still like double check things I'm not sure about, but like if there's nothing else I can do about something, there's not really a point in delaying it any further. I just gotta do it. Just gotta jump right in. If there's a mistake, then there's a mistake. You just gotta be as prepared as you can be. And now I'm thinking I'm prepared for this trial. All I could do was stare upward intensely as the escalator carried me. What? Whoa. And when each of us entered Monokuma Rock, we just got like flung into the air because the tongue just like flipped like a trebuchet. Oh, what? Oh, okay. I thought it was going to like launch into space. Oh, hey! This looks just like the escalator for the first game. Elevator.
This is an elevator. I see. This entire rock is an elevator.
Once again, Monokuma is doing what he pleases. However, if he's gone this far and made something like this, I don't think he's playing around. Even so, we're going pretty deep. You're right. I heard an unnerving chattering sound inside my head. I soon realized it was the sound of my teeth. All I could do was purse my lips tightly so everyone else couldn't hear it. Oh boy. What's gonna happen? One of you's the killer. Which one is it? Which one looks the most suspicious? Okay, here's my theory. Because the game doesn't want to make this scene look too empty when people are missing, whoever is the killer is somebody who, when taken out of this scene, well, it still won't leave too much of a gap. So let's see. I don't know. Ibuki's looking too cramped over there in the corner. Oh, it can't be her. There we were, listening to unpleasant roars as the elevator plunged deeper and deeper into the earth. Like Chiaki's backpack. Oh, I missed it. Oh, no, I've seen it before. Yeah, it's got the little plush animal sticking out of it. It's cute. I like it. It's like a little drawstring bag. Some time had passed before the elevator finally finished descending. And then the elevator slowly opened. Whoa! We've got like an audience this time. I don't like it. Okay, welcome! This is the class trial field. How do you like it? It's a special place that will decide your fates.
Why, you...
What the hell is he thinking? Locking us in a shitty looking place like this?
Don't fuck with me!
Are you fucking crazy? Don't mess with me, asshole.
Pooh! Complain all you like. I'm used to it by now. Come on! You're wasting your time and energy! Hurry up and take your seats, where your names are written! It looks like everyone knows. Even if we try to resist, it won't change a thing. Just as Chameleon ordered, we walked towards the seats we had been assigned. From this point on, we need to find out who killed Byakuya. The ultimate affluent progeny, Byakuya Tagami. He was overly critical, arrogant, and condescending. But he also had a strong sense of responsibility. He was our friend. He was our friend in the first game. I can't believe he's dead. I can't believe Byakuya is fucking dead. As we were panicking, he accepted his role as leader and tried his very best to keep us together. A guy like him got murdered. The person who did it is one of us? Oh. I can't believe it. There's no way I can believe it. Oh man, if they reuse this art each time. I'm colorblind, but I can barely tell that Byakuya's this sprite is slightly, he is differently colored here. Oh, if they reuse this this view to open each trial, it's gonna be epic. But if it's really true, oh, it was me. We need to find out by any means possible, because that's our only option. There's no way for us to survive unless we sacrifice the killer. You are very accepting of this, Hajime. Oh wow, yeah. Okay, I'm already feeling things like, okay, Makoto in the first game was like, oh, I don't want to do it, but we gotta find out who's the killer or we're all dead. And Hajime is like, Hajime's different. He's out for blood. He's like, we have to sacrifice the killer. Murder, murder. Hajime looks really weird to you. It's probably just the hair. Yeah, yeah. For a second, he looked like Makoto there. His hair is like not normal like that. His hair is not like that normally. Wow, what did I say? Not normal like that? Wow, my brain just like spurted out the sentence before my mouth could even move that fast. This life-threatening trial building with hope and despair has begun. Let's save it. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Oh, wait. Uh-oh. Wait, what? Uh-oh. Oops. Oh, shoot. Was I supposed to buy all the skills before going into the trial? Oh, jeez. I was hoping that we'd be able... Whoops. I was hoping that we'd be able to do that in this menu. Uh-oh. Oh, well. I guess we'll just set what we have. I mean, I just picked what I feel like would be useful so far. So it's fine. It's fine. Oh, just trigger happy. Well, it's fine. We're a Danganronpa veteran. We're a Danganronpa veteran. It really do be like that. I'll figure it out. I don't need help. Let's look at the truth bullets. Let's go over everything we know. Victim's body was discovered in the dining hall. 11:30 p.m. Stabbed over and over. Throat abdominal. Yes. Body no external injuries. No chemicals such as poison. Body's face down. Byakuya's reaching for something. Okay. Bloodstained knife found. Paint-like substance coats it. So I'm thinking that Byakuya had planned this all. He had like a contingency plan. Just in case something happened. So he reached for the knife under the table. But because whoever killed him knew about it, they waited for him to go there and then stabbed him from behind the floorboards. Yeah. Pool of blood splattered, no sign the body was dragged. Yeah, that all lines up. This trial isn't that hard, so it should be okay. I'm just hoping it takes under an hour because that's all the time we're gonna have. And I don't want to like end it like immediately when the trial ends. So we'll be going to the end of the chapter tonight, even if it means going for like maybe 3 to 4 hours. It's fine. There are gaps between the floor. Something could fit in between. ICs were set to 11:30 p.m. Night vision goggles seem to have come from the case. Oh, seem to have come from the case that Byakuya brought. There's that. And then the case Byakuya brought had all sort of self-defense equipment. Let us not talk about Mikan's incident. We're trying to protect your innocence here. I feel sorry for her if we like look at it too long. During the blackout, Ibuki was able to discern all the noise everyone was making. Oh good, Byakuya serves as our parrot. Saying everything that's just telling us everything that people said during the blackout. 3 irons placed, they were all turned on. I'm guessing they might have contributed to the blackout. Bloodstained tablecloth was randomly stuffed in the hamper. So maybe, that is odd. Who had the time to replace that? The gas stove in the kitchen was powered by electricity. That's why Taro couldn't use it during the blackout. I guess that's important. Taro poured his heart and soul into cooking various dishes. However, Akane and Pekka were the only ones who ate them. Maybe, but okay. So why did... I mean, Byakuya also did, but he's dead, so it probably didn't matter. If something was in the food that made Pekka need to poopy, I'm sorry, then how come Akane wasn't messed up? If a fire door breaks out, or if a fire breaks out, the fire door in the hallway can be shut. Knife was part of the list. There's an iron plate for barbecue, iron portable stove, Chiaki sought for Hiko. First kill will happen. Kaz headed straight to the office, but didn't see anybody. I mean, it was after the blackout, yeah. Puncture wounds 5mm. Nekomaru can't use the bathroom. All right, sounds good. I think we know everything now. I think we're ready for the trial. All right, let's do it. See, okay, I'm liking the second game better already, because we're going into the trial knowing what happened, but we don't know who did it. So we're like, the trial information is necessary for us to get the complete picture here. Somebody needs to. Oh my god. And you can change the difficulty from here. Thank you, game. Thank you. A bit too late though. I'm guessing people complained about the first game. Anyway. 2-hour mark, we're doing it. Trial is in session.
Let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial.
So these parts. Oh, Monomi hanging from a rope. I'm very sorry. I feel so bad for her. Okay. So these parts of the games are voiced. So I can at least rest my voice while we're listening to all this. So I'm just gonna let it go.
During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it.
It's like the first game, whoever died shows up in this area as a painting or a portrait and not,
If
not
vote
themselves.
correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person,
Oh good, they re-recorded the lines.
I will punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
Hold on now, that's not what we were bargaining for. We wanted memories, not the right to leave.
Such a cruel rule.
A cruel.
Before we begin, I'd like to confirm one thing. Is there really a killer among us?
So, for those who don't know, Nagito's English voice actor is the same as Makoto's from the first game. So, if he starts to sound familiar, that'll be why. He hasn't really had a big speaking role until now, so you'll hear it a lot more now.
Most definitely. There's no doubt that the blackened is lurking among you. Such a sad state of affairs, isn't it? By the way, this class trial is gonna be 100% fair, so there's no need to worry.
I don't believe you.
I'm the type who hates favoritism and prejudice. Well, not as much as I hate Monami, of course.
What?
You hate me that much?
You're a terrible brother.
Now, let's begin.
Wow, not even apologizing. No bully. No bully the Monomi.
You're telling us to begin, but what are we supposed to do?
No complaining. Let's just settle this with our fists.
Were you even listening to the rules? Didn't that Byakuya bastard get killed in the dining hall? Huh? Then everyone there is a fucking suspect.
Fuyuhiko, I actually, I don't think it's him, but he really shouldn't. He's just probably gonna deter the line of questioning here. That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah. What you're really trying to say is that you're not the killer, right?
No shit. You guys went off on your own and started killing each other. This has nothing to do with me.
It's weird hearing their voices. They're not me. They sound all weird. No shit. Yeah, okay. Yeah, because I realized that with this particular set of voices, it's gonna be absolutely impossible for me to accurately portray them, so I kind of just gave them my own.
Huh? What does that mean?
Anyway, why don't we try talking about the most pressing issue on our minds? Huh. The most pressing issue on our minds?
Now that's weird, hearing him without an Italian accent.
Where we found the body. It's very strange to find a body underneath a table.
Yeah, bodies are usually underneath the ground.
Then, let's start with that mystery.
Jackie sounds so adorable with her actual voice, not mine. The reason why Bianca's body was discovered under the dining hall table. We can start with that, but ultimately, we need to find out who murdered him. Cursed voice. It's not Italian. It's not. If we can't do that, no. Thinking about if is a waste of time. We have to do this, no matter what.
So, the class trial has finally started. From this point on, I will provide simple tutorials at every important moment. I'm sorry, but please excuse my ear-tainting rudeness.
Please don't taint my ears. I don't want taint anywhere near my ears, please.
As things progress during each class trial, you'll engage in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, all of your classmates will speak one after the other, without any breaks. It's up to you to reveal any lies or mistakes contained within their statements. This means you'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Out of all the truth bullets you find during your investigation, only the relevant ones will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the mouse to move the reticle, then fire with the left mouse button. Pay close attention to these. Okay, yeah, okay. If it looks like it's the same as the first game, I might actually skip it. Yeah, okay. Good luck and have fun. Just in the interest of time. Ooh, this song returns. Alright.
Why was Byakuya's body
Huh?
in a place like that?
Can I do this yet? Oh, I can't like
His body was underneath the table.
I can't like take statements yet.
At the very
Whoa.
back of the dining hall.
Nathan, thanks for the host.
After the killer murdered Byakuya,
You're right in time for the first trial.
they probably moved the body there.
Moved the body. Alright. So you're just in time for the first trial of Danganronpa 2. If you haven't played Danganronpa 2, then spoilers because you'll know who died. But still.
Like a dog burying a bone!
So we're like right in the very first trial. It's gonna be easy. It is the first trial after all. So I'm not too worried. What I am worried about is going too long tonight. But hopefully it's okay. It's probably okay. What he said just was strange. It clearly contradicts the information I know. Ibuki is wholesome. Ibuki is pretty good girl. I might have to switch waifus. I'm sorry, Peko, but you haven't been very interesting so far.
Like that.
Oh, look at her! She's like all happy,
His
even though
body
somebody's
was
dead.
underneath the tape at the very back of
After the killer murdered Byakuya, they
There
probably
you go.
moved the body there.
There you go. Bam.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong. I'm not sure. I think I like Makoto's no, that's wrong better.
No?
No, that's wrong.
The killer moved the body.
Which is kind of sad because Johnny Young Bosch is like really good at yelling voices. Persona!
Huh? Why? Try to remember what the body looked like when we found it under the table. Though there was a lot of blood everywhere, there was no sign the killer actually dragged the body through it.
Yep, so he had to have been killed there. I mean, I was thinking that before I even saw the body. I mean, before I even investigated the crime scene.
So that's why you think it's impossible that the killer moved the body. I see. I get your point.
I like the text at the top. Class trial, class trial, class trial, class trial. But if we're in trial class, what are we learning? Sylvian likes how it's more animated. Well, I like the style, but I kind of miss like when people were talking, the portrait of them would just like furiously vibrate in and out. They don't do that anymore. Oh, never mind.
A genius idea.
Never mind. I spoke too soon. It does that. I thought I had a genius idea.
Too bad you're so stupid and boring and unpopular. Your life is meaningless.
All right, can we just say it's Hiyoko? I don't care if she actually did it, but saying it's her will guarantee she dies, so I'm okay with that. Even if I have to die too.
I respond better to praise, you know.
But
No
if
bully.
the killer didn't move the body, why was it under the table?
Byakuya was probably killed under the table.
It was an under the table deal. Did I make predictions on how the murderer is and how he or she did it? Well, I made predictions like even before I started investigating, but then in true Danganronpa fashion, they just spell it out to you afterwards. So I'm like, alright, it's clear that Byakuya was killed here, because I don't believe that anyone could have moved him over here. So I'm like, oh yeah, gaps in the floorboard were important before. Somebody probably stabbed the missing skewer out from under him. So that means it was probably someone who wasn't in the room at the time. Which probably means that leaves either Fuyuhiko, who was supposedly in his cabin, Peko Pekoyama, who was supposedly in the office, Teru, who was supposedly in the kitchen, and I think that's it. So one of those three. So it looked like whoever killed Byakuya was like in on his plans. So it had to be someone who, I mean, well, actually, I'm thinking it may have been somebody in the room, actually. Because now that I think about it, if Byakuya was this prepared, and the killer was also prepared, they might have had like... No, probably not. I was thinking maybe there was like a hidden tape recorder, or maybe they somehow had a way to activate the monitor that Monokuma uses to play their voice during the blackout. But then you couldn't do that during the blackout, so that already ruined that idea. So never mind.
What? You think he was killed under the table?
Professor Monkey says clearly it was the evil bear. If only it was that easy. Too bad Monokuma doesn't actually kill directly. Unless he does in a future game. Please don't tell me. Please don't tell me if he does. No spoilers for this game, or the next ones. So I'm thinking. I want to say it's. I don't think it's Peko Pekoyama, because she hasn't done anything important in the story yet. And like we still need to like figure out who she is, like as a person. So. And I don't want to think. I don't think it's Fuyuhiko, because that's too obvious. So that only leaves Teru. So then, like, I did think it was weird that he stumbled into the dining room on purpose, as if to say, like, hey guys, I didn't do it. Don't worry, I'm here. But you know, that's my thoughts. Those are my thoughts so far. It's one of those three, and I'm leaning towards Teru.
What? You think he was killed under the table?
So Byakuya snuck under the table for reasons unknown, and that's when he was killed. Then, shortly thereafter, we found his body under the table.
That does make sense, but why did he go under the table?
He was reaching for something that he knew was there.
Obviously, he was hiding so he could
Oh,
surprise
jeez.
us. That dude was always a big jokester.
Just waiting for the text box to fully censor it. Never mind, it's not going to. Okay.
The hell he was? You seriously couldn't tell what kind of person he was?
Maybe he panicked during the blackout and dove under the table.
It's a blackout, not an earthquake. Just because the power went out doesn't mean you dive under the table.
Yeah. Which I learned that is what you're supposed to do in an earthquake. I should be ashamed because I live in California and I didn't know that for the longest time. When I was in college, there was an earthquake, and then like me and a couple people from the dorm were like, "What do we do? What do we do? Let's just go outside." And it turns out going outside is the worst thing you can do during an earthquake, because what happens is all the glass in the windows shatters and goes everywhere. So if you're outside in front of the building, then you're screwed. The buildings in California are built to sustain earthquakes, so it's really safer to be inside, like under a table or a doorway or something. Professor Monkey has never played any of these games. Oh well, I guess you're gonna start with the second one then. It's okay. This game almost has nothing to do with the first one, at least so far. So you'll be fine, like going with this story by itself. That is until like the stories intertwine at some point, as they inevitably will.
The reason why is probably connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, don't you think?
You're surprised I didn't learn that sooner. I actually, you know, I probably was taught that as a kid, but I forgot by the time I went to college, because like every time there was an earthquake, nothing really mattered. Because when you live in California, you get so many earthquakes that you just stop caring about them. They just happen, like, whatever, magnitude 4, Things shook a little, a little anime figure fell off my shelf. It's fine. This game, for the most part, is standalone. Yeah, it seems like it. Oh, I didn't read. If it's connected to what Byakuya was doing, if it's connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, then it's probably... Oh, jeez. I need a transcript. Display problem. I'm being timed. I just realized I probably shouldn't have wasted so much. Murder threat? Oh, that's not it. This may sound presumptuous, but I think it's wrong. Everyone's staring. Looks like I just made a fool of myself in front of everyone. The reason... Then he was probably reaching for the knife under the table. Oh, never mind. This one.
I can prove it with this.
Whoa, well, that's more animated.
It probably has something to do with the knife we found under the table.
I was making the leap of logic. We don't know why he got the knife yet.
Knife? Oh, you mean that thing that obviously screams, I am the murder weapon!
So very obvious.
Byakuya probably noticed the knife was hidden there. So in order to get it, he moved under the table.
He was particularly sensitive to the presence of dangerous items, so I cannot deny that possibility.
Gundam, speak up. I can't hear you over the music. It's like Sonic Adventure 2 here.
But how did he notice that there was a knife under the table?
If he knew beforehand, he probably would have done something about it before the blackout, right?
He had to have known, maybe? I don't know.
Then, instead of knowing about it beforehand, maybe he saw it right at that moment.
That seems like a very specific table to go under, though. Especially since he got killed there.
For example, he might have seen someone trying to take the knife out from under the table.
So, my prediction right now is they're gonna say, like, how did he see? It's a blackout! And then we're gonna have to do, like, a whole thing to figure out, oh yeah, night vision.
No, that's not possible.
It is. Let's just get through this.
You seem rather confident about that.
Of course. I have proof to back me up.
This is almost like a real trial.
Professor Monkey's got the opposite lesson about earthquakes. You learned so much that you got trained... you learned so much that you forgot to think about it. Maybe that's what happened with me.
During the previous statement, there was only one weak spot, but from this point on, there will be various weak spots standing in your way. No matter how many weak spots there are, there will be one line of contradiction at a time. There may be false weak spots. If you show false weak spots, not only will you fail the refuse, as I said, but you'll also trust them and your influence will take damage. If your influence gauge reaches 0, you'll fail, so be extra careful. You have to rely on your own logic to determine which weak spots are actually larger mistakes. Also, if you concentrate by holding out the space key, you can progress the argument slowly. Please hit it whenever you feel like the enemies are moving too fast for you to aim. However, this does consume the focus gauge, so please be careful. If you press the escape key during these arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun. Side effects may include misses to Miola and death. Knife. Night vision.
I'm sure Byakuya ducked under the table during the blackout.
That sounds correct.
It's not.
If that's the case... During the blackout, Mr. Ham-Hands
Mr. Ham
must have
Hands.
seen the killer take the knife.
But it was super pitch black! It was so dark I couldn't see my food!
I thought you said your foot.
Byakuya couldn't see in the dark either.
Okay, good. Bam.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong. Persona.
No, Byakuya was probably the only one who was able to see in the dark.
Why do you say that?
He was using those night vision goggles we found under the table. He could have seen what was happening.
So, are you saying Byakuya was the one who used those night vision goggles?
That's what I'm thinking. It probably came out of his case.
That seems to be the case.
Your reasoning is out of focus.
Whoa, what the? This is new. Hi, hello.
It's obviously wrong. It should be the other way around.
Oh, this is a new thing. This wasn't in the first game. I kind of like this. Yeah, this makes the argument more dynamic. What is this? I have to like... I'm assuming this replaces that little Dance Dance Revolution thing.
Other way around?
Seriously? The killer used those night vision goggles, not Byakuya.
Oh, the camera's getting kind of close.
Were you surprised by Mahiro's sudden argument? Just between you and me, I was also surprised.
Well, that's not very calming if the game is surprised.
Just kidding. I'm sorry. Apology accepted? Now then, when this kind of argument surfaces, you will go into a one-on-one debate called a rebuttal showdown. In this mode, you will have to counter the other person's claim, draw out their weak spots, and argue against them. Please counter the other person's remarks with the Wasta keys. Play based on the shape of the remarks. It's important to know whether to cut vertically, sideways, or diagonally. And based on that, you can skew the debate's mood to your advantage. On the other hand, if you ignore the other person's remarks, it will skew towards their advantage. In the bottom right corner of your screen, a number that shows the sharpness of your counter is displayed. That is the number of times you can cut remarks during one round of the debate. You will lose counts of sharpness even if you miss, so please be very careful. When the mood skews to your advantage for a certain length of time, the other party's argument changes. This means the conversation will develop.
Hey, now, that sounds cool. That actually sounds like a cool way to do a dynamic argument system. If it works as well as it sounds, I'm excited.
When that happens, they will end up divulging some weak spots. However, you cannot normally cut remarks that contain weak spots. Instead, it will skew the mood towards the other party's advantage. Plus, it's going to be very big.
What? Wait, what does that mean?
Just like a regular debate, please refute any weak spots with the left mouse button. Of course, if you don't have the correct truth blade, yes, the 3 blades, you will not be able to cut an opponent's remark. Huh? What's truth blade? I'm terribly sorry, it appears there has been a delay in contacting you. I will make sure that the person in charge of contacting you takes a very long vacation. In this mode, truth bullets will be called truth blades.
Okay.
That's about it. There won't be any other changes in your handbook menu. Only the name was changed, but don't you think a change in feeling is important? If you press the escape key during these arguments, you can review the controls. Good luck and have fun.
Truth blades. Get out of here, game. Get out of here. You can't change it like that. Whoa. Hey, I like this. Knife, duralumin case. Irons in storage room.
If you just use common sense.
Huh?
The killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
Oh, I get it.
I can't back down.
I understand. I'm mashing it. Oh, advance.
Where's your proof that the killer used them?
Oh, I'm arguing now.
Because if they use night vision goggles, then they
Oh, yeah.
could kill Byakuya even in the dark. In reality, that's what. So those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
Oh, ouch! I cut it. Damn it! I found a hole in your argument. No, I was just too excited to cut everything. I was playing Metal Gear Revengeance. To be honest, you weren't a fan of these rebuttal showdowns, but it looks cool. I like it better than the stupid ba-na-na-na-na-na, ba-na-na-na. You're wrong. I'm not listening. Blah blah blah. You know, just basically the other opponent covering their ears and going la la la. I can't hear you. I'm not too sure about like the instant failure though. That's kind of weird. I'm sure Byakuya brought the night vision goggles. I need to refute Mahiro's claim with evidence.
If they use night vision goggles, then they could have killed Byakuya even in the dark. In reality, so those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
Bam.
Allow me to cut through those words.
There you go. Allow me to cut through those words. Maybe
Byakuya was definitely the one who brought those night vision goggles.
maybe Hajime's going crazy. He's the only one who sees words.
Definitely? But why?
Inside the duralumin case Byakuya had with him during the party, we found a smaller case for storing the night vision goggles.
Oh, there you go.
Which means we can assume that the night vision goggles were kept inside that duralumin case as well.
You say, Ibuki.
Woohoo! I said assume! Ibuki never uses such clever language.
Jeez. My heart, please, help. Help. Stop.
Plus, Byakuya was the only one who could have taken the night vision goggles out of the case.
Waifu found.
Since he was carrying it around before the blackout in the first place.
I see. When you put it like that, it makes sense.
Then, was that knife inside the case too? If there were night vision goggles inside, it wouldn't be weird for a knife to be in there too.
I don't like that you're leading the conversation, Teru. Because I'm pretty sure the knife was taped under the table because it was painted.
It would be weird.
I am weird, aren't I? At times like this, I'd rather be fantasizing about tonight's main dish.
Don't flirt with the jury.
Ooh, you totally mean that in a perverted way.
For once, I agree with Hiyoko. The knife was brought into the Juralumin case along with the night vision goggles too. No, that's not possible. The knife was hidden in the dining hall before the party even started. I should be able to prove it with duct tape. I see.
There was duct tape left under the table where the body was found. Huh? Duct tape? He probably hid the knife by duct taping it to the underside of the table.
The paint was still wet, so there was still glowing paint.
Oh, so that's why we found duct tape there.
I did find it a bit odd that the duct tape wasn't a truth bullet in itself.
Byakuya was thorough. Even he couldn't have noticed a weapon taped to the underside of the table.
Really?
This may be off topic, but why was Byakuya acting so paranoid?
Oh, I guess now it's time for me to reveal that note we found.
Not only did he bring a self-defense kit, but he had night vision goggles inside the case too.
See, one of the reasons well, besides it's obvious that knife wasn't in here, is one of the reasons I think that it wasn't in here is because everything in here is defensive. Like there's a taser, which is non-lethal if used right. There's a pepper spray, which is non-lethal if used right. There's a stun baton. Night vision goggles, gloves, it's fine.
That's true. He went above and beyond being a little cautious.
Now that you mention it, that applies to the dangerous items he confiscated as well. It's one thing to be a little cautious, but performing a body check is a bit much.
No, it's not. That could have been any one of us.
He probably knew. Someone was planning to commit a murder.
You know, see, I think his fatal mistake was not trusting Monokuma. Because even though Monokuma is like the root of all evil, he probably... I mean, we can assume from the first game that he's safe as long as you don't cross him.
Are you saying he predicted the murder? Could it be? Was he also in possession of the all-seeing eye?
Gundam, I can tell you're not going to be useful tonight. You're basically the Yasuhiro of this game. You're just gonna spout like occultic nonsense and be not useful.
You think so too, right, Hajime?
Nash is here. What's up? You're just in time for like a third of the way through the trial, I think. 3 people you know are streaming. Better watch all at once. I want to watch Brad right now. He's making stuff. He's making stuff for me. Oh shoot, I guess he's not streaming anymore. Brad, thanks for the host. Thanks for the raid. Or are you just like raiding temporarily? Welcome, hello. Oh, you just finished Metal Gear Solid 3. I missed the sorrow. Damn it, I'm gonna have to watch it later. I was looking forward to that too. Oh well. What's up, Brian? How you doing? You're in time for murder. Well, you're in time for figuring out how the fat dude died. Byakuya Tagami. We've established that he was probably he probably ducked under a table on purpose to find a weapon, maybe. But then he got killed while under there, and we're thinking it's because somebody ducked under the floorboards and skewered him from below through the gaps in the floorboards. We're still working on like getting to that argument though. Brad was disappointed by the sorrow. No snake attacks or the guy you ate. Oh, maybe it was like in a separate save file before you died and it didn't count. Ah, jeez. That's sad. Alright, when I play Metal Gear Solid 3 on the stream, I'll be sure to kill as many people as possible. That's right. Byakuya probably knew there was a possibility that a murder would occur. Please let me read it first! Jeez, at least there's like a... Oh. At least there's like a tab so I can show what happened. Let's not dwell on that truth bullet too long. You know the one. Present?
I can prove it with this. Everyone,
I can prove it.
Please take a look at this.
Also, if you think that Hajime's voice sounds pretty epic, maybe like a Power Ranger of sorts, it's because he's voiced by Johnny Young Bosch, who was literally an actor that played one of the Red Power Rangers, I think. Or maybe he's one of the Black Power Rangers. I don't remember. But he was a Power Ranger. I don't remember which series exactly. He's great. He's a great voice actor. Nash is playing HOTS, Heroes of the Storm, right now. Cool. Oh, you're on stream. Wow, you can be on stream and also watch the stream at the same time. Yeah, you're probably not paying attention. That's fine. welcome everyone to murder. Be careful. The first kill will happen tonight. Someone will definitely kill someone. You aren't paying attention.
The hell is this?
Oh yeah, then what color shirt am I wearing right now?
Hajime and I found this in Byakuya's cottage.
I don't even know. I'm wearing a tan shirt.
It looks like a threatening letter someone sent to him.
So, who's the someone?
Nobody besides Monokuma would write such a dumb, threatening letter like that.
Wasn't me!
Are you sure?
The only lies I tell are friendly lies!
No, half-truths.
Those are still lies. Doesn't matter who wrote it yet. So, Byakuya became paranoid because of this threatening letter?
He probably decided to throw a party because of the letter.
What do you mean?
In order to
By
keep us
gathering
all?
everyone in one place, he tried to create a situation where everyone could keep tabs on each other.
Yeah, keep us all in one place. But damn it. Nagito, you should put a rug. You should have put rugs everywhere. Like 3 layers of rug. Would have prevented this.
In doing so, he tried to put the writer of the letter in a situation where they couldn't act.
But the letter might have been just a little prank.
As long as he was determined not to let any of us die, he couldn't take that risk.
Poor Byakuya. He was only trying his best.
His strong sense of responsibility made him believe the letter was legitimate.
See, this is why in the first game, this is why Byakuya from the first game didn't get involved too quickly. He knew he'd become a target, like, immediately.
He should have told us he received a threatening letter.
If he had, we would have panicked. Byakuya probably knew that too.
So, he tried to do something about it without telling anyone?
I see. A strong sense of responsibility as our leader was his undoing.
Oh, I'm feeling.
Screw that noise! Who the hell wrote that letter?
Well, obviously, the killer.
Yeah, somebody fess up. Although now that somebody said obviously, now it feels like it's probably not the case. Killer. Or maybe a spy. Oh, why is Hiyoko like acting all happy about this? Maybe she did it. Is it really one of us? Who is it? Among us, who's the one who killed Byakuya?
Enough already! Show yourself, you coward!
If they were willing to come forward, they never would have committed a murder in the first place.
But I still can't believe it. Someone in this room killed Byakuya. There's no way I can believe that yet.
Pardon me. Can I say something, please?
I was the one who wrote it.
What is it, Miss Sonia?
I regret that I must return to this topic, but I just realized something concerning the night vision goggles.
Hey?
If Byakuya was indeed wearing those goggles, how did the killer manage to navigate in the dark?
Oh, here we go. Yeah, he was under the floorboards, that's why. I mean, but it's also dark under there.
You're right. They wouldn't have been able to see anything without the night vision goggles. But if the murderer had the goggles when they took the knife, then how did Byakuya see them?
What do you mean when they took the knife? Oh, you are really pushing this line of questioning, Teru
Even
Teru.
if the knife bore some sort of mark, it would have been difficult to see it in that darkness.
Or should I say, killer. No, the killer definitely used a mark. Oh, yeah, the glow-in-the-dark knife? Glowing paint. I see!
What if
The telltale heart.
was the mark? With that, you'd be able to get the knife even in the dark.
He's here, under the floorboards! The telltale squeaks.
In actuality, the knife we found under the table.
Don't say killer, as that actually has meaning in the Danganronpa universe? Well, I mean, I didn't know that before, but now I do, so thanks for spoiling me? I guess? In actuality, the knife we found under the table.
And the duct tape stuck to the underside of the table were both marked with glowing paint, right?
Does that mean the killer painted them in advance? But painting them with glowing paint? It's as if they knew the blackout was going to happen. They had to have already known. That's why they used the glowing paint as a mark. Which means whoever set up the blackout is the killer.
That seals it. The killer is whoever was in the office with the circuit breaker. Which means it was you, Peko Pekoyama?
I don't think so.
Peko killed poor Byakuya? Was this island not big enough for 2 glasses wearers? I am not the killer.
Please stop talking about it, Nathan. You're not helping. I'm very sorry.
Oh, I guess she's not.
How can you believe her so easily?
But with Peko's height, I don't think she'd be able to reach the circuit breaker in the office.
I don't care about a technicality like that.
Oop, sorry.
I don't care about a technicality like that. Pecco's the one who tripped the circuit breaker and caused the blackout.
Is that really what happened?
After this debate, blue-colored weak spots will start appearing. If we call the weak spots you've seen up until now argue spots, the blue-colored weak spots will be called the grease spots.
Ah, there you go. Okay, they definitely fixed this. They fixed this from the first game. In the first game, it's like, alright, I have to show evidence that refutes this claim. Wait, but I'm not refuting the claim, I'm agreeing with it. But now it's like specifically like colors match up to what I should do to it, right?
when shooting a grease spot with truth bullets, you need to flip your way of thinking. Instead of arguing the other person's testimony contains lies or mistakes, please fire the truth bullets that prove the other person's testimony is correct. When your truth bullets merge with their weakness, it'll become a logically sound agreement. Isn't it a little hot in here?
I mean, a little bit, but I can't turn on the AC because it'll be caught by the microphone.
From now on, you must infer whether it's best to argue or agree based on what's being debated. If you press the escape key during these arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun.
Alright. Nakamura's, oh, what everybody said?
Since Peko was in the office, she could have caused the blackout at any time.
Agreeing with causing the blackout.
Impossible.
Or
Huh? Why is it impossible? Because I was not in the office. Not even before the blackout.
you were not in the office before the blackout either.
What happened
Okay.
to your guard duty?
Sorry.
Sorry, she. Oh. I feel bad for her now.
In the office? That's clearly a desperate excuse.
A desperate excuse for how desperately she needed to, be somewhere else, to put it lightly. I feel like I spoke to someone during the investigation who totally backs up her testimony. Oh, right. Oh, but, oh, what? That's interesting. I guess, okay. I guess, like, if she was in the bathroom before, and then she came to the dining hall and then went back to the bathroom? But I totally understand if you're, if you've been having problems that night. It's fine. You did eat some food. So Nakamura then.
She could have caused the blackout at any time.
That's impossible. Huh? Why is it impossible? Because I was not in the, not even before the blackout.
Not even before the blackout.
I agree with that.
Ah, consent. Oh, wait, what? Oh, that's, you can take that scene out of context.
No,
Consent.
I think Peko is telling the truth.
No lewd. They're perfectly consenting young adults. Consent. Hey, if it's consent, don't... It's nothing to be worried about, I guess.
Don't tell me you're crushing on Peko.
I mean, there was consent.
It's nothing like that at all. Komaru's account is actually Peko's alibi.
Consent! Yes, that's right.
I've been trying to use it many times, but the door just won't open at all.
It's true.
Whoa. This is a good angle.
Someone was occupying the bathroom for a long time, shortly after the party started.
That's probably a translation mistake.
And it was finally freed up after Byakuya's body was discovered.
Then the person who was in the bathroom that whole time was actually...
Oh, yeah, because, Kaz said that Peko wasn't in the office when he checked right after the murder.
Everyone else besides Peko was in the dining hall after the party started, right?
I see. So there's no way anybody else could have locked themselves in the bathroom except Peko.
Brad says, hey, baby, I consent to your agreement.
I guess that would be true.
You locked yourself in the commode? You should have said so earlier.
Please you should have admitted it. Then we wouldn't have had to drag it out of you.
There's no way she'd actually say that. Gosh, you are so insensitive.
My hero, it's a matter of life and death.
If she locked herself in the bathroom for that long, there's no doubt. It's shit.
Nekomaru, stop with the...
Oh, there's no way she'd admit it. There's no way she'd admit she was taking a shit.
Opposite of you, I guess.
Hey, weren't you guys taught any basic manners, or were you raised in a locker room?
Maybe Nekomaru was.
I'm sorry.
That's right. Be humble.
It's fine.
Oh.
How about we stop talking about this and move on to something else?
Don't worry. The smell wasn't that strong. I used the bathroom right after you, so you can trust me.
Nekomaru, please. Please, don't make me ban you. You're not a bad dude, but you need to be banned. You need to be timed out, mister.
I said it's fine.
Oh, she's blushing.
But still, you were in the bathroom for a really long time. Did you get food poisoning or something?
Brad asks, how many times has Nekomaru pooped? More times... Well, let's just say, how many breads have you eaten in your life?
As soon as I stepped into the office, I felt this sudden rush of pain in my stomach.
It's the food.
Because of that, I was unable to leave the bathroom, including when the blackout occurred.
Hey, how did it feel to do your business in the dark? Did you get excited?
Banned! Ban Teru! He's dead. He's dead. He's the killer. I'm calling it now. Go away. Leave this game forever.
Seriously, stop it. But still, your stomach pain. Was that really just a coincidence?
Even Hajime's had enough. Seriously, stop it. More than how many alerts you had in your Metal Gear Solid run. That's not that much, Brad.
Hey, what's the deal? Don't butt into other people's business, especially if you didn't do any investigating.
I'm only butting in because you fucking idiots are out of your element.
Stop this childish nonsense. Just what do you mean by coincidence?
What I mean is it possible someone slipped her some laxatives?
Oh, yeah.
Laxatives?
If so, the killer could have tripped the breaker as soon as that girl left the office, don't you think?
Yeah, and then took something from the... Well, you can't take anything from that case because the key was in Byakuya's possession. Although it was like busted wide open at the time, so I don't know. No, it was open because Byakuya took out the night vision goggles, leaving the perfect chance for somebody to take the key and then go open the other case. Okay, fine.
I see. That might have happened.
The question is whether Peko's stomachache was a coincidence, or if somebody intentionally caused it. Obviously coincidence. She was the only one who ate the food besides Akane. Depending on the answer, the outcome of this trial could have changed drastically. Yeah, it might have been like a plate of food that Akane couldn't get to yet, because she was just like, she couldn't stop eating that one plate. Party dishes. I really like that they give you time to select a bullet now. That was weird in the first game.
Weird?
I don't remember eating anything weird.
But did you eat anything weird?
Now that you mention it,
She did eat something weird.
you brought food to the office, right?
Weird food.
Just a little bit from the dining hall.
It was just a little bit weird.
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
Some weird one. Some weird laxatives.
Taro cooked the food. How suspicious!
Suspicious weird.
I wouldn't do anything like that.
Oh, really?
Laxatives would ruin the taste.
Would they? Okay, so ruin the taste and... What was the other one? Tara cooked the food? Let me just think for a second.
Anything weird?
Party
I don't
dishes.
remember eating anything weird.
Now that you brought food to the office, just a little bit from.
There might have been some laxatives in it.
Maybe?
No, that's wrong.
Oh, okay, I guess that's it. I'm not sure why, but that was the only thing I could think of.
No, it's impossible that laxatives were slipped into the food in the dining hall.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, her food was separate. Yeah, her food was separate, so then that means that she was specifically slipped the food. The laxatives.
Because Pekka wasn't the only one who ate that food. Akane ate some of it too.
Some of a lot of it.
If the food had laxatives in it, I'm pretty sure Akane would have had stomach issues as well.
You wanted to get rid of Bullet.
I feel totally fine.
Like I said, the dishes are innocent. Don't go making weird accusations.
Okay then. Then I wanted to blame Teru. Maybe he still did it.
I apologize for causing a scene. Fuyuhiko should apologize, not you. He's the one who made the laxative accusation.
What the fuck did you say, bitch?
No swearing in the court of law. You're out of order. Put you in timeout.
Cease this bickering.
In contempt of court. By Sonia.
Let's just dismiss Pekko's stomachache as a coincidence and go back to discussing the blackout.
Oh.
Yeah. We already know that, you trashy skank. You don't have to tell us.
You're in timeout as well. Both, again, the baby twins are put into timeout. I'm just imagining them being like little playmates in a playpen. Got little toys to play with, the little babies, so adorable.
Trashy skank.
Also, like, that's like the total opposite of Mikan. You need to get better insults. As long as the murder happened during the blackout, then the blackout itself is actually what's actually important. Like, Yoko, it's like she's looking at me. So we need to make sure it clear how that blackout occurred. Brad needs a bullet command? There is one, it's bullet. Oh, in your stream. You have shoot. I'm the only one that can use it though. What were we talking about?
Who tripped the breaker and how did they do it?
Oh, the irons.
If you can't answer that, I'm gonna bop you on the head.
Bop.
Did they throw a stone and hit it?
What?
Maybe they used a remote control?
Maybe the AC, maybe.
They probably messed with the breaker.
Not directly because it's too high.
It does not have to be the breaker.
It does not. They tripped the power,
They
maybe.
may have tampered with the power supply and transmitters.
I'm thinking that's it.
Maybe they caused a power surge?
No, I'm thinking that's it. Never mind.
I bet it's really Monokuma's fault.
It could be that. Probably not.
By the way, I'm not a trashy skank.
Yeah, believe her. Believe me, Con. Nah. Yeah. Oh man, it's like an I would try to argue against something in real life. By the time that I've come up with the actual argument, everyone's already moved on and accepted like the alternate point. I'm pretty sure I already had that clue.
Who tripped the breaker and how did they do it?
I'm thinking it's power surge. Yeah, because air conditioning's not in here. Alright, power surge, irons.
Did they throw a stone?
Maybe they used a remote control?
Probably. It does not have to be. They may have tampered with.
Or maybe they caused a power surge?
Yeah, they did.
I agree with that.
Consent! Oh, jeez. Hajime's consenting with all the girls tonight. Hashtag blame Monokuma.
Just as Mahiru said, the blackout was caused by a power surge.
So pure.
Of course,
So
that's
innocent.
not a coincidence. Someone caused it intentionally.
So cover girl. Also, Hajime, please stop hamming it up. Someone caused it intentionally. Johnny Youngbosh, you're having way too much fun today.
Which is why those 3 irons were arranged to cause the blackout.
Very specific.
When you found them right after the blackout, the irons were still on, right?
So by leaving those irons on in the storage room, they deliberately caused a power surge.
Especially when you time the air conditioning.
Yeah. It seems that's how the killer caused the blackout.
Stupid fool!
Ah! One of these. Oh, this is fun.
Hold on a second, let me speak too!
Okay, fine, Neko.
What the heck?
You say the irons in the storage room were used to trigger the blackout? That's inexcusable!
I'll take this potato chip and eat it. Unfortunately, not voiced by Johnny Youngbosh. AC timer, I'm thinking.
If the irons in the storage room
Whoa.
caused the blackout, then for the killer to turn the irons on, you're saying they went all the way to the storage? Then that means everyone who was when the blackout occurred can't be a suspect.
No, just because people were in the dining hall.
I like skipping through all the dialogue.
Mean you're not a suspect.
Exceed.
But the people in the dining hall weren't able to cause the irons caused the blackout.
But oh, whoops. No, yeah, okay. It was
The
yeah.
irons are just one reason the blackout occurred, but they weren't the direct trigger.
Wow, for once, even though the game was vague, it was still right in my line of thinking. Yeah, it was the irons and the AC timers that were timed exactly.
You will love this man. Nekomaru is a good boy.
He's a very good boy who just needs to take a very good shit.
The direct trigger was when the air conditioners in the dining hall and office clicked on.
Air conditioners!
The timers for both air conditioners were set to 11:30 p.m.
Air conditioners? What are those?
11:30 p.m. Mr. Ham-Hands died around that time too.
I see. When the timers activated the air conditioners, the breaker was tripped and caused a blackout. I see. I understand. Indubitably.
Yeah, glad to see we could have reached a conclusion. It's just like in the first game with Taka and Mondo. Like they had like an argument that was so fierce that they became friends. That's what happened here right now.
Indubitably?
Indubita. Don't use big words. Sonya's foreign, remember?
They probably checked the old building's energy usage in advance and used the irons to nearly max it out. So once they set the air conditioner's timers, they just had to wait until they started up on their own.
Sounds right.
If so, even if Pekka was in the office, it still would have been possible to cause a blackout, indubitably.
Ha, she is the word. Sonya's adorable. Look, she's even doing that adorable pose. Like, we can do it.
Indubitably? Miss Sonia, not you too.
Kaz, calm down. Not everybody is after your girl.
Regarding the energy usage, they probably asked Monokuma about it. Dun dun dun!
That means Monokuma knows. Alright, Brad's gotta go. Alright, have a good night, man. Man, I was hoping to catch your stream. I guess you got work in the morning, huh?
Is she right? Such a hateful bear. You deserve to die 1,000 deaths.
1,000, you say? If I died that many times, I might really stay dead, you know?
Well, you already died once. Clearly has more than one life. Maybe 9.
Shut up! You guys just stay quiet! I couldn't have prevented the blackout even if I was in the office. But even so, I feel regret.
She regretted the spaghetti. I mean, if she was in the office, she could have used her katana to, like, turn the breaker back on. So, yeah, they really did need her out of the way, huh?
If I was in the office, I could have reset the breaker in time. And maybe the murder wouldn't have occurred.
No, don't beat yourself over it. You were clearly, like, disposed of, so not your fault.
No, the breaker in the office was built into a high area of the wall that's impossible to reach.
Why is Nagito, like, talking all slow all of a sudden? The breaker in the office was built into a high area.
Resetting the breaker in that darkness would have been impossible, no matter what.
Sounds like you don't need to blame yourself.
Even so, the killer is so sly. I'm starting to worry we may never actually find them.
Maybe Nagito took shrooms? Maybe the shrooms that Hajime took in the beginning?
It's alright. You don't have to worry. Because they're just a petty killer, right? They can't defeat symbols of hope like you guys.
What, are you not a symbol of hope? Huh?
There's no way everybody will lose now. This little incident will just be a stepping stone for you all.
Hello? Oh, don't tell me the slow talking was actually a point. Yeah, I guess I'm supposed to notice something weird about it.
In the end, hope always wins. That's what I believe.
Why is it so creepy?
Nagito? What happened to you?
You're like on autopilot or something.
Huh? What do you mean?
Now you're talking normal. Yeah, what was that?
Well, you have been saying this whole time that there's no way a killer could be among us.
Oh, is that so? Well, let's just put that minor detail aside for now and talk about the incident.
What? Am I like not I'm thinking like Nagito is in on something and Hajime is noticing it, but he's not supposed to? So Nagito is now just trying to pass the buck. But nothing gets by Buck. Isn't that right, Buck?
For now, we found out how the blackout occurred. But the question is, who caused it, right?
That was weird.
Anybody could have hid and set the timers for the air conditioners. Setting up the irons in the storage room could have been done before Byakuya set foot in the old building.
Yes, so now you're helping. What's going on?
What a shame. Any one of us is capable of that.
What are you implying?
He's just saying, after all this time, we still haven't made any progress.
Yeah, basically.
Huh? Even though we have been arguing for so long?
Unfortunately, it's the truth. Despite the fact that we've discussed this at length, there's not even one clue that leads to the killer.
Why are you so sure that there's no clue, huh?
But that might be because there's no way any of us could be a killer.
What?
You're changing your story again?
What, suicide?
Anyway, I have an idea about what we all should do at this point. Has anyone thought about our situation like this? Instead of surviving by doubting others, isn't it better to get killed for believing in others?
Nagito, what are you doing, man? What is it? I knew I shouldn't have. I never trusted you to begin with. You're being weird, man. Why are you trying to make us believe? Just say like, everybody don't vote for anybody. Nobody died. There never was a Byakuya.
Are you saying we should all just give up and die?
He never existed.
Nagito, there's definitely something wrong with you.
You guys only think there's something wrong with me because there's something wrong with you. Suspecting each other like this. There's no way that's healthy behavior. Let's stop this already. We don't have to find out who the killer is.
And then we die.
I can't stand this anymore. I don't want to do this to my friends.
Who one of is a killer?
I don't want to do this either.
Me too. Please, take me home already.
What are you doing? This is exactly what Monokuma wants. Look at him laughing in the background like a smug little bear. He wants us to despair. He wants us to give up.
I want to go home and eat candy.
Well, no candy for you, but still.
Stop it. If everyone acts like this, I'm gonna...
Everyone calm down.
We're all friends, aren't we? There's no way one friend would murder another.
Then why did Byakuya die?
Who cares? Let's just give up already.
The ultimate give up?
There are no clues that lead to the killer anyway. Not a single one.
That's wrong.
Chiaki with the save.
I think.
Did you say something?
Cause we've already found a clue that might point to who the killer is.
You know who the killer is?
The killer? I don't know. But we do have a clue about a suspicious person.
I see. Then care to tell me, what's this clue you're talking about?
First of all, let's try thinking about how the killer was able to obtain the knife during the blackout.
Didn't we already cover that? They use glowing paint as a mark.
But did they do that or did Byakuya do that?
No, not that. I mean before that.
Before? Hey. Well, we're playing Portal now? Is she asking how the killer got close to that table? Oh, we haven't yet proven that it was from underneath. Alright, we're doing this now. Even if they had to obtain the knife by relying on the glow from the paint, in order to do that, they needed to get close to that table while it was still dark.
Let's try examining the situation. My hero's diagram might be useful here.
The diagram of where everyone was standing before the blackout, right? Here it is.
They used the portal gun. That's how they got under. This was Portal all along. This is Half-Life 3. He was here, hiding from a Japanese studio. Just as I thought. This diagram is the clue. Who the killer is and how they were able to move to the table in the dark. That's clearly shown in this diagram. It is? First, we need to discuss how the killer was able to move to that table in the dark. The killer probably used something to help them move in the dark. Oh? I don't think it was the night vision goggles, but what was it then? Probably like the glowing tape. The duct tape was stuck under the table, right? But you're saying the killer used it to move in the dark? That doesn't make any sense. What, so they used the night vision goggles? Byakuya was using the night vision. Yeah, so what? The desk lamp? Crap! But the lamp had to be off, though.
The killer must have used the desk lamp to move to that table in the dark.
What do you mean? Power cord? Yeah, maybe it's not vision, but maybe it's like they felt the cord. Mats is here. What's up? Thanks for the alert, dude.
The desk lamp? I hope you don't mean they turned on a light or something.
There was a blackout. There's no way the killer could have used the desk lamp.
Of course, there's no way they used the desk last light. The killer actually used the power cord.
I can prove it with this. They didn't turn the desk lamp on. They used its power cord.
Here's my evidence.
Power cord?
Power cord, you know, like.
They could have felt their way to that table using the power cord, right? By doing that, the killer was able to move to the table, then use the glowing paint to find the knife.
And there's only one person here who could have done that.
There is? Who? As the game slowly zooms in on the Teru. The only person here could have possibly done it. Oh, I'm choosing already. Okay.
Crap.
I guess it's not. Never mind. I just wanted to immediately point the finger at him. That's not it. Let me think about this. The only person here could have possibly done it is... I guess we go then? What do you mean? Oh, we're still... Oh, okay, never mind. I thought... I forgot that the game still thought that it wasn't from below. So, it wasn't... It wasn't Teru quite yet. We're still talking about who was near the lamp. What was that? Shoot, I didn't look at the diagram. Can I look at that again? I'm drunk. Why am I drunk? It's like all blurry. Nagito?
You're the only one!
I just kind of guessed blindly.
It was you, wasn't it?
Me?
Oh! What am I proving? This is not what I thought.
Judging from everyone's positions before the blackout, the only person near the power cord was you.
There might have been a way to look at the diagram again, but I don't know if there was.
Which means the only one who could have felt their way to the table using the power cord was Nagito.
My brain is already in a place where it's like the person was under the floorboards and then they like stuck the skewer up and like felt the power cord like with the stick. I don't know why I'm miming like poking a stick up to the ground to feel the power cord because you guys can't see that, but
That's just a coincidence.
But still, you had a chance, right? A chance to hide the knife under the table?
Nagito's chance to hide under the table was when he was cleaning.
I see.
That part was like super obvious.
Nagito, weren't you cleaning the dining hall all morning?
He's the only one that could have planted it, but is he the killer? I don't know.
If so, you would have had a chance to hide the knife.
I feel like Nagito is like still more important to the story or something. Like I have a feeling that he's not. If he's the killer, then he'd be dead now. But I feel like he's too like present in the story.
That's... If you factor in the power cord and the time you spent cleaning, you're the only one who could have done it.
Seriously? That's all just a coincidence.
If it was just one coincidence, it'd be fine. But when it's one right after another, I wonder, is something like that even possible?
It's a conspiracy.
Could it be? Did you give yourself cleaning duty on purpose so you could hide the knife under the table?
Ho ho!
Now that you mention it, Nagito did prepare the drawing to pick who cleaned the dining hall.
He rigged it to get himself?
To be honest, I already prepared a drawing because I assumed something like this would happen. To go through the trouble of preparing all this, just what did you think would happen? Whoever draws the chopstick with the red mark on it will be in charge of cleaning, okay? Does that sound fair?
You rigged the drawing, didn't you? That's how you got picked to clean the dining hall, isn't it? I don't know if you're the killer or not, but regardless, it proves that you're suspicious, right?
Oh, Chucky, what would we do without you? You've like... You're like the one person like actually helping us progress.
If that's the case, that strange speech you made earlier, that was part of your plan too.
Super strange. I don't think any of it worked.
You got us to lower our guard and tried to hide the fact that you did it, didn't you, you motherfucker?
Shh, language.
Well, just admit it already.
Nagito, tell me you object to this. Frankly, I don't want to believe it either.
I feel like... I don't know. I feel like Nagito's faking it. I don't think he did it. I just have a feeling that he didn't do it. But he's putting on an act like he's stressed. Like he's being found out because he knows if he gets picked, they'll be wrong.
We investigated together. You were so kind. I can't believe you're the one who killed Byakuya.
Oh, he's about to laugh, isn't he?
Nagito, say something.
Ugh, look at that face. He's feeling something. What the fuck? He's got nightmare eyes. Cool.
The Ultimates are working together to combat the despair of their friend's death. How wonderful. How beautiful it is.
Nice. I mean, this is not betrayal. I didn't trust you in the first place.
Huh?
Hi. Those eyes. Those eyes. Those eyes, though. Yep. And then do that, and then that. Yep. Yep. Okay. At that moment, Nagito's eyes, the darkness in his eyes shone brightly, as if layers upon layers of darkness were folding into each other. As if hope and despair had been cruelly mixed together.
Let's cut to the chase. You're correct. It was my doing all along.
I don't think so. You just set it up.
I'm the one who hid the knife under the table before the party started.
Right? Really? Is it? I mean, yeah, but we didn't. Hold on.
I'm the one who used the power cord to find my way to the table in the dark.
Hold on. We didn't even do the whole comic thing. It's not over yet. It's not over yet, Snake. Not yet. He just grew hair.
And of course, I'm the one who caused the blackout.
Blackout.
After all, there's no way I'd knowingly whip out a knife in front of everyone.
Beep.
Is it just me, or does he seem a little nuts right now?
But I never expected Byakuya to have night vision goggles.
Oh. Even if he was prepared, huh?
Because of that, we had ourselves a little scuffle under the table. And, well, you all saw how that played out.
I have serious doubts that you could have stabbed him in the chest with how much Byakuya was like. He was probably like face down. But, like, no, it has to be from under.
But with a twist ending like this, I think we can all agree this ended up being a very interesting mystery.
Shut up, Nagito. We're trying to find out the truth.
Byakuya performed admirably.
Just stop it already! Seriously! What the hell happened to you?
Don't tell me. Is this your true nature? Were you lying to us this entire time?
Don't even start. You guys really trusted him from the beginning? I saw through it.
Me? Lie? That's outrageous. There's no way someone like me could ever lie to you guys. I understand better than anyone else that I'm ultimately worthless. I'm too arrogant to have dreams or cling to hope. I'm too disdainful to actually try at anything.
He's the ultimate insanity. I bet you and Toko could have a nice relationship.
I've made peace with the fact that I'm a lowly, stupid, insignificant human who can't do anything right.
Yeah. Toko from the first game. She loves like little boys who like aren't confident, right?
Holy crap! He's totally the type of guy who spent his childhood killing neighborhood pets!
Absolutely.
He seems like the sort of person whose
Indubitably.
eyes light up while watching Friday the 13th.
But
Just like me.
can you do that? Can you like name drop that movie? No, like no, you're just like watching a calendar.
That's quite the hobby you have there. But, like, now's not really the time to bring it up.
This guy is he the real Nagito? Is there a fake Nagito?
Hey, Nagito. If you were behind all of this, then did you also send that threatening letter?
Yep, I sure did. There's nobody else on this island whose handwriting is that painful to look at, right?
But why would you send a threatening letter in the first place?
I think somewhere deep in my heart, I was probably hoping to find someone who would stop my evil deeds.
No, there's something else. There's something else here. Like, no, we're gonna. If I know the Danganronpa developers, they'd rather have it so like Nagito isn't the killer, which means we're going to have to like live with him for the rest of the game. Because that's kind of what they did with Toko. No, we're stuck with Nagito. I just feel it.
Well, I bet if that really was my reason, at least some of you would feel sorry for me.
Are you making fun of us?
By threatening Byakuya, Nagito was likely able to manipulate his actions.
Like, okay, so then if he really did plant that knife, then I don't see a real reason why Byakuya would have needed to duck under the table. That's weird to me now. Like, this whole time I thought Byakuya planted the knife. Just as like a... I don't know. I don't actually know why. If he was really concerned about safety. There's just a huge gap in this jigsaw puzzle that is not working. It's missing. The gap is missing, but Nagito is trying to put a piece that doesn't fit in there. It's just cleaning to me, pretty good at it,
In doing so, Nagito was able to manipulate everyone to the scene where the murder would occur. Am I wrong?
That is true, he did suggest it, huh?
That reminds me. Nagito was the one who suggested I guard the office.
Oh, there you go. Not only is the storage room packed with lots of stuff, it's hard to see in there, full of cobwebs. And I was so busy cleaning the dining hall that I didn't have time to clean the storage room. If you stay in there for a long time, I think it would be bad for your health. In that case, why don't you guard the case in the office?
Oh, I get it. If Pekka was guarding the storage room, Nagito wouldn't have been able to use the irons.
There you go.
The threatening letter, along with all your suggestions. It was all a trap to manipulate us.
Yep, that's true too. But you're wrong about one thing.
Huh? What?
What you talking about?
I didn't need to rig the drawing for cleaning duty, you know?
Really? Why?
If that's true, then how did you conveniently get picked for cleaning duty?
I see. Well, there's no way
Oh,
I'd expect you to
really?
remember it. A worthless talent for a worthless human.
They're really just gonna say like, oh no, I was just lucky. Nagito's talent. His talent is the ultimate baby face. The ultimate baby face, yes.
The ultimate lucky student. Then, did you?
You just got lucky? Oh. Okay, I'm playing your game, Danganronpa. You're actually gonna make the ultimate lucky student a real thing. What is Nagito just gonna like barely escape death every time there's a trial? It's gonna always look like it's gonna be him, but it's not. It was red herring.
That's right. I just trusted my luck. I trusted I'd be picked for cleaning duty.
You just relied on your luck?
No, stop that.
It's not just luck. It's true my talent sucks, but I'm still the ultimate lucky student, you know?
Stop that. Get out of here. Get out of here. That's not a real talent. It's not real. Huh? I'm left with the red mark? For someone called the ultimate lucky student, you don't seem very lucky right now.
At the time, Hajime said I wasn't lucky. But it was actually the opposite.
Huh.
I was lucky. That's why I got picked for cleaning duty. Just like I wanted.
Really? Really now?
Enough. I don't care about that anymore.
We're past that. Whether you got picked or not, it doesn't matter. What matters is, did you actually kill him?
More importantly, why did you kill Byakuya? Answer me!
Byakuya was a very capable leader. For someone like him to get killed, oh, the despair it brings.
There's that word again, despair.
It's only fitting that you symbols of hope should use his death as a stepping stone to shine even brighter.
Maybe you're like Junko's cousin or something. The ultimater despair.
That was my only
Whoa.
motivation.
Game's making me dizzy.
You're not making any sense!
Fine, let's start the damn vote already. I'm ready to fucking kill this psycho.
How do you know there's a vote?
Please, Monokuma! Please, wait!
Huh? The fuck?
Oh, more trial.
How should I put this? Is Nagito really the killer?
I can't hear you. What did you say? The music's too loud.
What are you saying? He's already confessed, hasn't he?
Oh, hi, Tero. Why are you so nervous now that we've established the possibility of another one?
I already know that, but there's just something a little strange.
If it's only a little, then keep your mouth shut. Your ugly face is stressing me out. It makes me want to puke.
Okay, keep talking, Mikan. Keep talking. I want to see Hiyoko puke.
I'm sorry. For now, might I suggest we listen to what she has to say?
But we know who the killer is.
we know who the killer is. It's not to me. It's not to me, Mario.
Simply listening is acceptable. However, I won't allow this to end with mere play. Now then, let us lift the curtain for our bloody spectacle.
Really now? Oh, white noise. From this point on, lines of white noise will appear. Your truth bullets will disappear if they touch these lines, so think of them as obstacles. Please time your truth bullets just right so they won't be interrupted by the white noise. If the difficulty is set gentle, white noise won't appear at all. In that case, all it means is explanation didn't mean anything at all and had no meaning whatsoever. I just rolled my eyes. Please don't worry, I'm not going to fall into despair. Even though it's meaningless, allow me to say one more thing. In this debate, you won't be able to shoot down the white noise. That'll be explained later? Or did they change it? Is it no longer right-click? That's interesting. If you press the start button during these arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun. Alright. Time for a new argument. Ooh, yeah, ooh, 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 yeah. Autopsy report hasn't been reported yet.
I think it's strange that...
The killer is so obviously Nagito!
It's so obviously Nagito.
He has already confessed.
There's no reason to deny it.
You know...
Look, let me go talk. Let her talk. She hasn't said anything.
Nagito is the one who did it. He killed Byakuya with a knife he hit.
I missed. I missed. I had it loaded. Stop it. Yoga band.
Prepare to cast off those.
No. Imagine if this was an instant fail, like in the Danganronpa 1, like in the ending. I had the right bullet loaded, but I missed. Let's do it again. This is the autopsy reports. It's the autopsy results. It was not. It was. It was the wound. What? What happened? What?
Thanks for wasting our time, skanky bitch!
Then let's prepare to cast off
The
those.
autopsy results clearly said that it wasn't a knife. It was like a pin, or not a pin, but like a skewer. I think I just missed or something. I think I waited too long. I think I just like waited too long. There you go. Yeah.
No, that's wrong.
Yep. It was like right as it was leaving.
That knife might not be the murder weapon. That's what you wanted to say, right, Mikan?
Yes. Somebody had to stand up for her. I couldn't let that go on any further. It was kind of painful. Everyone trying to talk over her.
What the hell are you talking about? It's obvious the knife was the murder weapon.
But based on the entry wounds on Byakuya's body, the actual weapon should be roughly 5 millimeters in diameter.
I don't like that angle. It looks like she's being hung or something.
5 millimeters in diameter? That's like way skinnier than a knife.
How do you know, Ibuki? Because knives are not that small.
Hey, that better be true. If you screwed up, I'll sell your fucking ass to a whorehouse.
What?
Not a whorehouse.
All right, the Yakuza can do that.
Hey, why are you threatening her?
Is this what you're trying to say, Mikan? As long as we can't prove that the knife is the murder weapon, we can't assume that I'm the killer.
Yep. No, yeah, I agree with you.
What are you saying? No one else can be the killer. It has to be you.
Don't try to like gaslight us. Just because you're right doesn't mean that you're wrong, or just because you're wrong doesn't mean you can't be right. Whatever.
Hey, don't blame me. Mikan's the one who said it.
Sorry. Hey, Nagito.
Oh, jeez.
Are you still hiding something?
Hiding?
Like, during the blackout, did something happen between you and Byakuya that we don't know about?
Gotta be.
Who knows?
After all this, what else do you intend to hide?
Dot, dot, dot.
Jeez, the moment your back's against the wall, you get all silent. You piss me off. What happened during the blackout? Oh, if you cross your eyes like this, it gives you double vision.
Not important.
Don't get distracted. Our lives are at stake, you know?
Huh? Whose life is at stake?
Our lives. Wait, what do you... Akane, were you not there during the explanation?
Seriously, how long is it gonna take for you to understand the damn rules?
Ah, she's just... fine. She's fine. Just give her a second. She'll learn eventually.
Nobody can see in the dark, no matter how hard you think about it. The truth is beyond your sight.
Somebody who can hear, maybe? I mean, Ibuki can hear, but...
Don't you think that's a pretty clever metaphor? Despite the fact that it came from me?
No, that's not it.
Not it? What's not it?
The truth is beyond our sight. No, that can't be it. There should be some way to find out what happened in the dark. Beep, boop, bop, boop, beep. Where is Ibuki's account? There it is. Let's go. She heard everything.
This. Even if we couldn't see what happened in the dark, I'm pretty sure someone could have heard it. Isn't that right, Ibuki?
Yeah, and if Ibuki could hear it, maybe someone else could too. I mean, even if you were under the floor, then you could definitely hear Byakuya's thundering footsteps.
For real?
Just saying. For real? What am I, playing Persona 5? No extra surprise.
You were the one who told me, remember? How everyone was shouting during the blackout?
Everyone, calm down. We gotta stay calm in a situation like this. Ah! Don't step on my feet.
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Korewa.
Ow!
Ow.
Turn the damn lights on. I can't eat like this, you know.
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall and do something about it.
I mean, it's very weird that the Taro just like immediately appeared. Not like appeared, but immediately was present in the dining hall. Like, even though he was just in the kitchen. I mean, it would have taken him like time to like realize that there was a blackout, that nobody was there with him. All right, let's feel my way to the dining hall. Let's like go inside and like, hey, you guys, where is everybody? As opposed to like, oh yeah, I was in this room. I totally was.
Such perceptive hearing. Impressive. I'd expect no less from the ultimate musician.
It's a good thing your ears are awesome because your face, style, figure, and personality totally suck.
No, they don't. Hyoko, all you have done is insult everybody. Get out of here, your band. I have said that too many times. She's ban immune, isn't she? Just like Hifumi from the first game. And Toko.
You've cut me deep with your knife of truth.
Ha!
However, after after hearing what Byakuya and Nagito said in the dark.
Cut me deep.
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
This is ow.
It almost sounds like Byakuya fought back against Nagito or something.
Is it?
Well, that's actually what happened.
Huh?
As a sign of respect for Ibuki's talent, I have a small confession to make.
What, you have a scar on your chest or
I
something?
was actually shoved out from under the table by Byakuya.
Because he's so big.
He shoved you out? Just as the blackout occurred, I hurried to duck under the table and grab the knife. But Byakuya, wearing his night vision goggles, caught me and shoved me right out from under the table.
Hey!
That's right. I'm so incompetent that I couldn't even grab the knife.
And then you avoided being the killer because you're the ultimate lucky student. Okay. Okay, game. This is how we're doing it. So Byakuya stopped him when he was trying to get the knife, and he got shoved out from under the table before he could even grab it? Well, it sounds possible. I mean, just from listening to what they both said at the time.
What the hell? What's going on here?
Wow, it's completely accidental. Then again, ultimate lucky student.
This is...
Ow!
I could interpret it like that. No, actually. Now that I think about it, that sounds like exactly what happened.
After getting shoved out from under the table, I was just as confused as you guys. I lost sight of the glowing paint. I didn't even know where the power cord was.
Oh.
Before I realized it, the lights had come back on, and Byakuya's body was lying under the table.
Hold on! Are you saying you're not the killer?
From the very beginning, the idea to throw a party, hiding the knife, setting up the blackout, it was all going according to plan.
Wow. Okay, I like this. I like this twist. I like this.
But unfortunately, my plan failed. And all thanks to Byakuya's night vision goggles. What happened after that? Even I don't know.
You failed? And you're not the one who killed Byakuya?
Then we're right back to square one!
Okay. Okay. Way better than the first. Way better than the first trial of game 1. By miles. By miles ahead. This is an interesting turn of events.
How can that be? We spent all this time talking back and forth.
Meaninglessness. What other word is brimming with so much despair? But you can't give up. You need to have hope. Do your best and move forward. Rising to the challenge again and again is why you guys are the symbols of hope.
Shut up, Nagito. Is Nagito really not the killer? Is this guy really the Nagito I knew before? Yeah. I didn't trust him. Never did. Not for a mile. Not as far as I could throw him, and I can't throw very far. No, there's no way I can say that. I just thought I knew him. But this whole time, I didn't know anything about this guy. I didn't know his true character. It's as simple as that. But now's not the time for me to dwell on that. We need to find Byakuya's killer by any means possible. Because if we don't, we will die here. Well. Dun. What? Suspended? Okay. I guess we're not doing this yet. I guess we're not done yet. Wow. Okay. Well then, I guess like after this cutscene, I'll leave it for tonight because I have gone over for about 30 minutes. Now then, the class trial has reached its climax, but okay, here's a question for you. What's this? To those of you who figured out who it is, how about you try the Guess the Killer challenge? Wait, what? Whoever fails to guess the right killer will have their save data melt away like butter. But if you guess right, I'll reward you with $10 billion. Okay, that's not gonna happen. I was gonna be like, what? Do I have to guess on stream? So what? Am I gonna like, should I just blank out the video so you guys don't see what I choose? 10 billion? Of course, for those of you who don't know who the killer is, you can just continue on.
Now then, what are you gonna do?
Oh. This is a thing? Okay, this is a thing. Oh, I thought, okay. This is a checkpoint of a sort. What does that mean? Will I skip it if I guess it right? Can somebody confirm if I guess it right? Will I skip something? Will I skip dialogue or scenes? Or will they just give me like a little bonus? Also, I like how it's left mouse button to continue on, but B to guess the killer. Like what? You don't think it matters? You don't remember? Ugh. How about I press B on my controller apparently, and then see what happens? Just kidding. Oh. Just kidding, you can't make a choice. There's no way you'd be able to guess who the killer is. Alright, okay, Monokuma.
And of course, there's no $10 billion either.
Not that I expected it, but... Alright. I thought maybe I'd get something, because I'm pretty sure who it is.
So evil.
Villain! You truly are a villain!
Do. Alright, let's save progress for now. Nope, not yet. Hold on. We're not doing this.
I'm Monami, and my heart is throbbing like crazy right now.
Starting soon. No. There's gonna be way more stuff. So... Unless somebody can tell me that it's gonna end in 30 minutes, I think I'm just gonna leave it on this cliffhanger for now. I'm very sorry, but the way that these timing cuts have worked out is pretty awkward. Probably not. Oh well. Well, I'm very sorry, but we're gonna have to finish this another day. Maybe? I don't... I feel bad, like, leaving it for tomorrow. So... We're just gonna have to leave it on a cliffhanger for now, because like I'm just staring at this. I don't know why Monomi's just introducing herself, but we're gonna have to find out who exactly the killer is next time on It's Totally That Guy. You guys know who I know it is, who I think it is. Alright. So I'll give my spiel. Spoilers. Yes, on It's Totally That Guy. Or girl. I don't know. So I'll give my spiel. Thanks to you everybody watching. Thanks for everybody for watching. Oh, I've now been banned from my own mod, so I'm just gonna have to leave. Goodbye. No. If you can follow me on Twitch or Twitter if you haven't already, for those who might be new. To find out when I'm streaming and what I'm streaming next. And then you can also catch my missed streams on YouTube. Check out my friends Brad, Mots is streaming right now. Check out my friend Nash on YouTube on Whiff Gaming. Just check them all out. Just give them all the check. Just give them the check. Check, please. I'll be hosting Mots probably tonight. Everyone else who really needs to go to sleep, go to sleep. Just go to sleep. Oh, that reminds me. The voice actress for Morgana from Persona 5 read the book Go to Fuck to Sleep. Like, did a whole YouTube reading. You guys should check that out too. But that's unrelated. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Good night, everyone.